Can a golden projection spell only be cast by like Margit the Fellhaven? Or can
It can
one of the
only
other
be cast by by Morgoth, yeah. And you can only have
okay.
one up at a time.
Yeah, that
It
makes sense.
also disappears after you move it or have one battle with it.
It doesn't say that in Mod Inspector, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I think you'd be better off just reading the spell descriptions in game. There's a bunch of stuff the mod inspector sadly doesn't show.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, gonna rehost now.
When does that show up?
Okay, you should be able to connect now.
Oh, that got pushed back. That's sad. I was hoping to play that in December. Okay, what do we got as our? Wait, is it the same address and everything?
The same what?
Is it the
Yeah,
same
should
IP?
be the same.
Yeah, it looks like I'm actually connected to that. Okay.
Oh, my game's
Goddamn.
soft locked. I think it's because I disconnected while the server wasn't in existence. Because I didn't leave.
Oh yeah, better to just restart then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, there we go. Allow renaming.
Which chassis is that? I think it's because I've got a god save that somehow got into that slot.
What do you think about the giant snake, by the way?
It looks good. I am trying right now the shard again though.
Hmm. I do expect
That's
that it's a little too
badass.
pricey at the moment, but you know,
The snake or the shard?
the snake.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it only feels a little too expensive just because that you're then locked to the 2 magic paths as well. Obviously, if you're going for 3, it might be a little OP. I don't know, but I think for me that was kind of why I like avoided. I was kind of like, okay, if I, because like an extra bonus point, a different path is like plus 60, so it's like okay, if I go shard, I get 3 paths, and I don't have to freaking get a third path. But snake, I was kind
Yeah,
of like, okay, it didn't feel like the paths were like okay, that wouldn't really help with anything that you'd want to do because you can only really buff your commanders for any blesses you do.
yeah, that's fair. Maybe I
It's
should
like
just give it like one blood path as well.
if you maybe give it blood or yeah, like the death. I guess trying to think. I guess death gives you undead command. I guess so. I guess there's also maybe like living through if you get hit with something as a commander, maybe you survive it.
Hmm.
But yeah, blood would probably help as well.
Yeah, would mean you can at least do like, I don't know, vampires later on in the game.
Well, also for bless, I mean technically something like blood surge. So if your mages get kills, all of a sudden you pop off with that. That can be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to actually load my fucking god in.
Do mages get blood search for killing people with spells?
Uh, Sorry, come again? I gotta turn your
Do
volume up a bit.
do mages get blood search for killing people with spells? I thought it was melee attacks.
I thought blood surge was any kind of kill.
You might be right. Might have to look at the blast.
Yeah, the
I,
mages
I, I
also
would have.
get it.
Imagine getting you fucking kill somebody with a spell and that fucking juices you out. That's crazy.
One second. I mean, one second. Let me just go to the.
You can
bless.
basically use it as an added Rainwig.
That's pretty good. I don't know, good for Evo
Yeah,
stacks.
yeah. Blood surge specifies as soon as they kill someone. It doesn't matter if it's like a ranged weapon or if it's soul slay, anything.
By the way, do you all have your pretenders in, or?
I believe we might be missing one when I was there. I think there was 5 plus omniscience.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, should be all of them now.
I thought there was 6 players plus omniscience.
Wait, am I not being silly
Oh
right
wait,
now?
did we lose someone
There's only-
else?
Yeah, Z4 packs didn't turn up.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so we got cookies replaced. Okay, never mind then. Okay. No, then we should be good
Alright.
then.
In that case, I'll start it.
Let's download that map.
Oh yeah, true, that could take a little bit, I guess.
I have not tested this nation yet, so this will be fun.
Oh yeah, that could be a little bit of an issue. Though at the very least, you don't have to worry about the knights like last time.
Yes.
I
Feel free to
literally
report.
had 1 hour with the mod now, so
T-Freeze is
Yeah.
pretty powerful with expansion, but it'll probably struggle against players because of all the magic weapons.
what? Bad
T-Freeze
flag
has
file.
ethereal on all its units.
Bad what?
Bad flag file.
Okay, that's weird. Which one's
Interesting.
causing you issues?
1
You have another
second,
mod?
it's...
Be a
I mean, I have
surprise.
the latest version, but it's downloading again.
I was about to say, I didn't really remove any of the files, so...
No, it just stops. It wants to re-download the mod, although I have it already, and then it just downloads a couple, and then it stops.
Maybe delete
And
it
then
from your mod directory and then reinstall it again.
yeah, that's... Remember that from the modded games. Go here and just go to the mods. Then it should be this one.
At least
just-
all of my frogs have magic weapons, so don't have to worry about cookies
That's
too much.
I swear, man, you can get a magic weapon from every single motherfucker. Almost every single province can get a magic weapon.
My club militia don't have them,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well,
Or my
you can
knight.
always add that with the next patch, right? Magic Club.
Yeah.
Shit.
Alright, thanks for the files. I will check those probably after the blitz sometime.
Yep.
My wee little cap circle. The tiny little thing.
Knightless and Conquerable, right?
So we'll rename you after our last god.
I think it was a glitch. I'll have to rejoin. That's it.
Wait, what was the glitch?
No, I think I just when I joined, I couldn't initially play it, and it didn't.
Yeah,
go back.
it's not necessarily a glitch. If you join the lobby, upload your god, and aren't in the lobby when it starts. No, I think if you're in the lobby when it starts, it's fucking weird. Yeah, there's something weird when you like a certain order that you do things.
Yeah, that makes
It is a weird one. I know there's a way to get around it, but it's funky.
As long as it's something easily fixable at least.
Yeah, it's. I can't remember how you like. I think it's like if you sit in the lobby after you upload, and then the game starts while you're still there after uploading, you can then just jump right in. But if you leave the lobby and rejoin, and then the game starts, you then just get the screen that shows everything, and then you have to re-leave the game and join it again. It's a minor thing. It's just goofy.
Huh. Well, it shows what I know. I haven't really blitzed much with Dominion 6 at all yet.
Yeah, well, I think it was the same thing in 5 as well. If you left the lobby and then came back, you'd have the same problem. You just have to then leave the game after you download the map.
Hmm.
Again, it's not anything minor. Sorry, major.
Fuck, bro. I've got so many forward defenders. It's ridiculous.
Oh, actually, was that fixed as well, actually? Okay, that was fixed. Cool.
Yep, you do not have silver tiers anymore there.
Yep.
Also, yeah, lane that has a lot of defenders in the capital.
That's pretty good. You would need to bring a massive army, man. That's fucked. Oh, that's something the omens would be good for. Sieging.
Yeah, they would do pretty well there. They've got a lot of strength. They're easy to mass. There's probably one
They're
unit
just
that
so
does a lot
squishy.
better. There's one unit that does a lot better at sieging though that you can get from indies, and that is what are they called? Misbegotten archers. Because they're flying slaves, so that's about the cheapest siege strength you can get.
Damn. That's pretty good. Pretty efficient. Alright.
Ah, there we go.
Hey, these Albanerics are great commanders.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I feel like there's some nations that only have leadership 50, but the fact that the frog is better than some knights at leading is pretty funny.
Yeah, I think the main nation you're thinking of there would probably be Stormvale. And they are
Yeah.
only 80 leadership 100 leadership commanders cap only.
Feel we may have to shame Stormvale for not renaming their prophet.
I damn.
Tut tut. Tut tut. It looks like rain. Tut tut. It looks like rain.
I actually like the 100 leadership commanders that Lando get, because they get to cast a little spell. They get a little national lightning bolt spell.
Yep, they are quite competent at that at least.
Or
Also, if you get the cap only mage, you can cast Storm and get them to be a bit more efficient at actually casting other stuff in battles.
Oh yeah, good to remember. Although, you'd need to get the A3 roll, and they do take a long time to recruit.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
It's hard to remember
Points.
how powerful the indies are or not, so I don't know if I'm about to get obliterated. Most of them are weak, I think.
I think most of them should be somewhat around the level of vanilla by now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for the most part, I think they're okay to deal with, because basically none of them have anything that's, like, insane.
There's a few notable exceptions.
Maybe, for the most part, there's not much that I've ever really dealt with that I was like, oh, fuck. Maybe some of the thrones, maybe. But for the
But
most
that's a
part.
good point, actually. I do need to still add throne in these. At the moment, thrones are very easy to take.
Yeah, especially for some of the ones where it's like the crystal, the tall crystal people. Where it's like the really thin ones.
Yeah, the Crystallians.
Yeah, there's usually only a handful of them on a throne, like 30 or 40 of them. And they usually don't have much backup, so it's kind of like not very hard to just completely overwhelm them.
I should actually add that for the next patch. It completely slipped my mind to actually make stronger throne defenders.
Just as a heads up, it looks like Sinos are still a pop type. I'm not sure.
They are.
Okay.
Wait, the Sinus of Aliens?
Yeah, they don't have a fitting replacement yet. We gotta make like 2 or 3 more indie types.
That's something that would be difficult to kill.
Yeah, I've got regular cavemen too.
Yeah, it's mostly cave stuff that's missing. I think there's also one type of Hoberg that can still show up.
Perks.
The goddamn Hoberg's popping on up. The only way to actually realize that there's Hobergs is when they're the only fucking vanilla thing still there. And you're like, oh yeah, they do exist.
You know, maybe I should just replace them with pests. I'm sure that will make people happy.
There should be
Yeah.
like civilized Heiberg indies or something, man.
It's gotta be, if you're gonna replace them with pests, it's gotta be that they are the old broken version and you can't recruit them when you take the province.
Yep.
Just there
So-
to fuck with people.
Yeah, just to delete whatever army you throw at them.
The Bakemono that are still in could just be replaced by the Vulgar Militia that you already have.
I think that should be only like Bakemono commanders, right? I think the other
Maybe I'm
ones
thinking
are
of,
already
I'm thinking
replaced.
of Ko-Oni.
Oh yeah,
have
the
to-
issue with Ko-Oni is the way it currently works is there's an event to kill all default indies before replacing them, and because the Ko-Oni has a second shape, it just happens to survive that.
Oh damn!
That's goofy.
I need to remember that.
Yeah, you do it the same way with your events, right?
Yeah.
Oh
I was
no,
meaning
just
to talk to you about that. I just kind of forgot.
Well, good to know now.
you obviously just drop it so there's like a 10,000 Soul Slay event happening in the province.
Yeah, basically, but the Corn is still would still survive.
I thought if you got Soul Slay though, that stops their second form.
Yeah,
It
but you
doesn't
cannot
actually
soul slay
form.
through events.
You got Soul Slay what, sorry?
Yeah, you cannot soul slay through events to set up the indies.
Oh, okay, that's what you're meaning. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do wish that the friggin' the lovely friggin' professors would give us even more tools.
Yeah, that would be quite nice.
It's basically, it's like flames from the sky, but it's like 1,000 Soul Slays. Just clean the world. The world shall be cleansed, and all will burn. Ooh, nice little thing of resources.
I see what you mean. You've got that one province there with the Bakemono Shaman and 2 Ko-Onis. The reason that's not replaced as of yet is because we still need to make a demi-human queen to replace that shaman. And since that's a larger spread, we just haven't gotten around of it yet between the pretenders and stuff.
Oh, you know what? How much of that do I have? I need more doughs. I need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it.
Always more snakes.
Always. You're being led to greatness by a snitty in a dream. Why the fuck did I hire? Oh wait, no, those are the right guys that I hired. Okay.
By the way, Carvey, have you tested the summons for Mount Gelmir yet?
No, that's what I was planning on doing. That's one of the things I'm going towards is construction for that.
Ah, right, okay.
It is interesting because that means that the only thing that I have by base that can actually summon or construct, I guess, is the stuff I get through the invitations.
Yeah, basically.
Because I don't have any like a normal access to astral for the golems and the archers.
You should be able to also make marionettes and avionettes if you want, but they're a little special. So
Okay. I think I've got
that is the
set
that I
up,
used today.
and I'm set up on push to talk.
like I wouldn't say they're horrible.
So
They're goofy. They're goofy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go
they're
ahead
cheap as well.
and I guess give a quick summary here. I have never played Deeproot. I got the reminder for this like as it was starting. So I just kind of came up with a build immediately. And I think I needed to put Astral on this guy. I didn't realize that it couldn't move.
One that flies.
Or the Pretender. I did find the troops impressive when I was playing against them
Oh,
when
no,
Kidson was
believe me,
playing
I'm
them.
always here for the
But I'm not
horse
anticipating
yeah.
playing this as smoothly as
But they
Kidson
did a
did.
Robin to those, and they killed more of themselves than I
It's funny that they only have 5 poison resist. So all my undead are getting poisoned to death.
Oh god, I see you found some ants.
The last ant. No.
oh, that's still a
Alright.
magic site that exists.
So we bounced off there. Profit is still
It
up.
uses the vanilla sprite. You still have the Horsevale site, so we could still get Horse Brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Oops.
So it's just very funny because you can see your amazing sprite work next to the vanilla horse. It's like you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about.
Let's see.
Indomitable spirit with the horse brothers.
You know what,
Yes,
let me
even
actually write this down.
Go ahead and put these on bodyguard.
yeah, just write down that Horsevale magic site can still spawn.
And then
Even if you
a
replace
thing
it
I
with
should research is just for like
a magic site
animate
like that.
skeleton is
Oh, I
enchantment
can
1.
replace the units at least.
So we'll get that.
I suppose my units.
Then we'll get Evo 2 for lightning bolt.
I don't know if you have like an
And then
easy way
Alt
to just
3, which is mist form.
switch out what the Horse Brothers
No,
are
we've got the alt we need. Alright, we'll try this.
I've actually not really edited.
And then we're gonna go ahead and see if we can steal a Sino Mage.
Well, not you might be able to. You should be able to. Because now that I'm thinking, I know that you can make your own
Alright.
magic site.
Sorry, it took me a little bit to get set up here.
I would assume then you could edit them.
And then
Hmm.
I'm gonna have some pizza arriving
Definitely looks
eventually.
like it's going a lot better for people this time around than last blitz.
So we'll see what we can do here.
Okay, let's test
Alright.
actually, okay, let me actually do the look. Okay, so my pop on my capital is
It would be lovely to get one of these mages, but we need gold. Alright. So this expansion isn't going great so far.
I take from my blood hunt.
As far as Deeproot the Nation, I don't know the lore of Elden Ring that much, but it looks like it's an undead nation. So we get some amount of free spawn. Oh, these guys can have Scar Souls. That's neat. For the skeletons. We get these like mausoleum troops which have magic attacks, which
Oh my god,
is
that's quite a province.
pretty nice. Yeah, the mausoleum ones do. And then there's this executioner.
All the added magic
More
stuff.
mausoleum guys. And we get these
I'm just gonna put this in the chat. There's just one
these
there that
dismounted
check
knights and
all
these
of them.
knights. For the mages, we got Air Death. You'd need a lot of boosters to do Winds of Death, though, because that relies more on being strong in death with a splash of air rather than the inverse.
That's far from me.
And we've got
Sad.
Water
Okay, I was
Death.
like, going over there, I'm like, wait a minute, where is it? Where is it? So I found it.
I would not consider this the strongest magic, especially for a blitz.
It is a lot of gems in there. Yeah, maybe I should make it so these cannot spawn in this.
Okay, I can get more death gems. That's good.
This was almost the wrong magic gems. I can fix that immediately though.
Who can do that again? No one I can recruit. Where do you come from? All forts except the capital. Okay. So there's some incentive to get a second fort up.
The PD in 175 is kind of messed up.
I don't know about... I'm going to try and stay more national for this
Let me check.
particular one.
What's the hotkey for checking provinces again? For searching provinces?
G.
Not shy. Okay.
175.
Yep. Alright, so they had a hard time
Oh, I
rolling.
needed to check it last turn, I guess. I can't see anymore what's in there at the moment. Could you tell me what's wrong?
Oh, it was skeletal militia, and you can have skeletal militia as the PD versus an undead commander, and
There we
you
go.
can't recruit anything out of the province.
Oh, I think I know what the
Can I
issue is.
recruit these
Your
guys?
national commander doesn't have undead leadership, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying I was going to stay more
Rhino
national, but
makes
these
sense
guys
more
have
than
22 hit points.
Oops. Right, let me just add that. It's an Albinoric commander, right?
Oh wait, no, he has undead leadership 1, so I guess that would be enough.
Oh, then I did add
Can
it.
I? Oh
Yeah,
man,
sure, enough.
Sinos might
Oh,
be
okay.
rough.
Yeah, I just didn't notice that.
Okay, maybe it's my inner munchkin looking for like to eke out a little bit of numbers, but out of curiosity, because I don't know enough about Elden Ring and like.
Alright, we're going to roll one more attempt.
Would it make sense for them to have something akin to like Muspelheim / Niflheim, where maybe their fort
Where-
would give them
Oh, was I
the,
recruiting this guy?
ability to avoid a pop kill from being too hot or cold?
Oh yeah, that would actually totally make sense. They do kind of have lava mode inside of the castle.
Can I
Yeah,
expand with
because I was
these
realizing, I
guys?
was like, wait a minute, I
They've got
fucked up like an idiot and accidentally pressed
okay
searched my
protection.
capital instead of blood hunting.
They hit kind of
And I was
hard.
like, wait a minute, I accidentally searched instead of blood hunted, but I still took fucking pop kill. What the fuck happened? And then I realized I'm taking negative 1% because I took the heat scales.
No, you're totally right. I should add that. Thanks for pointing it out.
Hmm.
Oh fuck, my boy, no. Oh no, a Snetty in a dream has been crippled.
Oh no.
Why the fuck is he? Wait, okay, does he have other? Wait. Oh, map move. Jeez, -70. I didn't think crippled was that bad on map move. God damn.
It's pretty harsh.
It can be bad. Pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I'll just save
Yeah,
a little bit
I
of
know.
gold.
Looking at the fucking, I was like, wait, how do I have 4 map move? It's just like, oh, my legs.
Alright, let's see how it goes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
probably
just
gonna take.
Not great expansion so
Never
far.
mind, I know why those didn't spawn. Not from
I've returned to my old ways of bad expansion, including in a smaller multiplayer game I just started.
Right.
Must do a little bit of corrupting. Yeah, I'll probably. Yeah, goddamn. Even with fucking 2 growth, because obviously I'm gonna heat fucking 5 in the summer. So yeah, that's fucking rough.
That is very rough. How much pop kill is that even?
So
Oh
with
yeah,
my,
wow.
even with my growth scales, because I've got the -2. Actually, so I guess okay, that's yeah. It just
Yeah.
ends up the current one is -0.6, so that is still. Oof.
Yeah, that's still quite rough. Yeah, I'll make it so next time they
Is there
have
anything I
resistance.
can
I'm just gonna play
summon?
these every blitz, and I'll just help evolve them. I'll just be like, okay, I'm signing on in. Here's my time card.
Oh, at least I got reanimation. I can do some of that.
I mean, I'd appreciate it, sure.
I wonder if I get like a unique reanimation.
No, the snacks are reserved.
They've been reserved.
Always have been. You can't try them.
Dude, I really like these tree sentinels, but they always lose their fucking horse and disappear.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
it's gonna
definitely
work
true.
out for this lady. These dogs
Even
do
less
not
like
want
Demi
them.
than the other guys.
Alright,
I
I
check.
have the
nice. Actually handled that
wicked vision.
better than I thought we would.
Yeah, the horse really could do with some extra defensive protection.
Alright.
Kill them all.
So there is definitely some magic diversity to be had here.
Actually, what does that say for the description? I don't know if that might be useful for balancing. I can't actually see the description for that.
Being a little lazy, not scripting retreat.
Sorry, come again. What description?
For my shard thing,
Yeah, I'll just site search
don't
for
know
the
how much
moment.
ability that gives.
Maybe I
I'm
can.
wondering if maybe it might be
I think
more
expansion's more important.
to say that you need to have
I
like, maybe
wasted a lot of gold on these.
while blood hunting for that bonus, 'cause that does,
I should have
it
just
really
used them as
does
scouts,
that
honestly.
for what you get.
But I wanted to try out the
Fire
seduction.
gems, and it's only negative like 90 pop and like 5 extra unrest, and I don't think it matters if you actually find any blood slaves. So it feels like you can actually really get your gems up for like no cost by just quickly
There we
sending
go.
out inquisitors. So you might want to.
We can definitely get more recruitment.
Blood hunt at a temple.
Sure,
I
could
might-
do that.
I might be overthinking that, but I'm just thinking like if you get like a good amount of territory, not having to have any
Okay.
structure, just being able to
Pretty easy.
on every province.
Did we get? We did get enchantment. The scales, right? 50 for 10? It does not. Oh,
Yeah,
but
probably
this
a bit better.
does. I
Right,
don't.
initially it might be a little too weak, but
29 RP.
I mean, it is a very quick way to
Let's
kill
try
them.
this. Maybe we can get another expansion party out.
Isn't usually like the best path. Like
Alright.
it's an okay path, but there's definitely better. So it's not like it's not the most broken, but I do think that it is a way.
So we'll have Evo 2 next turn.
Very quickly get that up because I mean, Inquisitor's like 375. So
It gives us the Blight Bolt, the Rancor Call.
I guess. They're not very good at blood hunting for their price, that's for sure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm.
But to take advantage of that, I need the money to be able to get Death Knights.
I don't think it matters if they get any blood slaves.
Life Theft.
Oh no, the one thing that does matter.
Life drain AP. 1 every 3 rounds.
I'm saying
Okay, so
that's why I think it feels a little.
it's not that crazy.
Is because they have a low. Blood. I think there's still the chance to get unrest even if you don't.
Oh, these get a charge bonus. Okay.
But it's 90 pop.
And there's this lightning shock.
And it might not get the other pop loss because their blood hunting is so low. So it might just get a little bit of unrest, but only losing 90 pop for that D3 fire gems is why I'm saying it's like, I don't know.
Right. By the way, the 90 pop, it varies a bit because you cannot actually for some
Alright,
reason
Gelmir.
set exact amounts of pop loss. That will always be go up and down by 50%. So most you lose is 150. Least you can lose is 50.
Okay. Kind of one of those things.
Yeah, one of those sad modding limitations of the game.
Like I said, I would love to see them just give complete freedom to completely remake this game.
Yeah, it would be very nice. I mean, there's just very odd stuff you, for example, can't change. What I recently tried was, for example, changing the starting message you get, and it turns out that is also hard-coded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Don't get me started.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's a lot of things that I really wish were a lot easier to mod as well. I really hate how like a lot of the stuff that we like to do is
Nice.
like, oh, you want to do that, and you have to only do it under these like really specific circumstances.
And
or
decay
you have to do,
effect.
like, a lot of really weird like loop wobbling to do it, where it's like, for example, for my Dragonkin Nation, how that I wanted to
Alright.
get that magic site up here. So I had to do like a lot of weird stuff to be like, oh, if it gets this far, it then activates this event, that then spawns.
Let's go up here. Ooh, the Revenants. Alright.
Have something a little easier to code rather than having to go through like a long laundry list.
Oh yeah, obviously. Come to think of it,
Still
didn't
don't have a
Lando
lot
make
of
a shop or
gold.
something?
I
Or
could
like-
build a lab there.
Yeah, Phil's been really busy.
Ah,
'Cause
right,
I've
I
got,
see.
I'm still writing up some of the other stuff because I've actually
Maybe I
got,
do build the lab.
what?
I don't
guess
know.
for EA,
Can I
think
even?
there's 3 or 4 more planned.
I still
Yeah,
can't
I'm
even
working on those
max
eventually.
out cap
Maybe
rack.
building some-
We'll come back for that.
So let's see, we've got, yeah, it's 4
Oh,
nations that
nature
are
death.
planned, 'cause,
These
yeah,
guys might be
there's,
better anyways.
the Mice Nation,
Okay.
the kind of Red Wall style faction with like a lot of like anthro animals. It's the evil elves.
I mean, what's nice about
and
these
the
is you can
South
roll,
Valley.
so you can get like Astral Earth and some air. We have air and death.
Aliens. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
still think the shamans are best. Oh, Sturm?
That province. Yeah.
You should do. I know it'd be more work, but you should do some like custom reanimation spell rewards, I guess, for Deep Root. Like if I cast reanimation, it's just normal long dead.
Do you think it should be like national on that or different units from that entirely?
Just like the national long dead. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, but that's pretty easy to do. I can just put that on the list.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. It's just a little more flavorful. Let's see.
Yeah, I should have thought of that actually.
Like
Good idea.
horrifying noises, man. With their fucking bells.
Bong, bing, bing, bong.
I
Actually,
will say,
technically,
Oh, go ahead,
y-
sorry.
y- no, I was just gonna add on to that by saying that yeah, like I think that'd be nice for like any nation that has at least default access to death. Because I'm thinking as well, you could technically do that with Gilmir, because you've obviously got the serpents, the man serpent. So technically, you could easily do that for like the black flame. So if they're casting like either summoning long dead or they're doing that to also have like salamanders added to the list.
Oh, that could work, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like how that with like Satis or actually, I think Calum also has long dead, right?
They do, they do.
And then obviously the giant nations will have some giant long dead. So yeah, they're nice. Like
This is a lot. I'm wondering if I should bring this over and then split. Kooni? Maybe. Yeah,
I guess.
I think I'll bring these over and split.
Though, to be honest, I've got no idea how the anatomy of those guys would actually look for an undead.
Alright. This is terrible expansion. But I'm worried that we'll bounce off both of these. Alright. And that's because I haven't expansion tested, so I don't know how well they do.
Oh, I could potentially have like 3 bounces in one turn.
Oh my god, that would be rough.
That would be extremely rough.
Sorry guys, I think I hear someone calling me. I've gotta go. Definitely keep me in mind for the next blitz, and if I manage to snag Gelmir again, I'll probably give the revamped snake a try. Because I do really like its ability, actually. I do love the burning of other gods' Erd trees to be able to then have like another province where I can get like all of my my normal cap recruit stuff, like my magma blade and my flame whip.
Gosh, we have so much.
I think
Definitely need. It would be lovely if we got a big gold event, and then I could actually afford to like fill out the army.
Yeah, what about Radagon?
he seems much more powerful than the other.
I don't think we've gotten any good events.
The Golden Order.
On the one hand, yeah. On the other hand, the
Oh,
overworking does give you
did we
access to more
get
cavalry
one?
sacreds. So that should, in theory, make it so you can build more of a plasma
Alright.
with those instead of the
I
Guardian.
guess I can't complain too much.
It is only cap only though, so it's not bad though. But I don't know. The ability to spam
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see.
Oh, not a single bounce. Shit. Oh yeah, just plus 100 unrest or whatever the fuck. I'm not even gonna
Very
look at my
nice.
events.
Very nice. It's time to do it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Alright. Both of these look pretty easy. We'll send the larger group here.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, gee, buggers.
I'm gonna do it. I always love that. That stupid fucking thing. Yeah.
You best stay the fucking way from 71. That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright, let's do that.
Yes, they ask you to throw you the baseball. He threw it.
Site search.
Surveyor Crystal.
We'll wait for a second group and then we'll send that. A second turn of recruitment. There we go. Finally running through.
Avatar.
We're getting closer to running through the rec points.
Oh, so you found the nursery site.
It's in my fucking capsule.
So I think this was too much production. Probably should have just taken prod
Okay,
1.
that's nice. So that worked.
Maybe neutral
Yeah,
prod
we have cars
and
in
2
for those.
order. Something like that.
It would be very.
Because you
fun.
do
It would
spawn in
actually
a
be
cave, so you get way more resources. So we're up at 563 now.
That would be amazing.
Alright.
Are you supposed to be able to recruit pages as a troop? Because they have a
Yes.
really high morale.
Oh,
Well, I don't
the
know.
morale
Stats
might not be
morale.
adjusted for that.
Okay. As just actually one quick question now that I'm kind of realizing is because it seems kind of odd. Is there a reason why man serpent commanders have a single point of magic leadership and a single point of undead leadership?
Yes, the reason for that being that there's some undead and some magical indie types, and
Hmm. We can
since you never make
do
the commanders
some more
leadership
reanimation though.
greedy, basic commanders need like one leadership in those regards to at least be able to lead
Oh,
PD without
okay.
routing it.
Okay.
Then maybe we'll have an even better group to send out.
If you remember, like last Blitz, there was the issue with like the skeletal militia just auto-routing in
Next
different
turn we have
skeletons.
Conjuration 1.
It's to fix that.
Okay. I do vaguely remember that.
I think the first thing that we would actually start getting is maybe Banes. Or doing Dark Knowledge. Shade Beast would be good. Alright.
Looking at this so far, would you say I made the indies a bit too weak now?
In Crystal Fields.
Did you
Definitely
tune
worth
things
trying.
down more than just the knights?
I did tune some of them down, mostly like the Golems and the Omen provinces, but I don't think any of you have hit those yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really notice anything making this easier. I was like, what have you tweaked?
Well, I did tweak the numbers for all the human indies because I needed to make those things fast.
Yeah, I would say that they feel a little bit more balanced on not being as definitely as crazy. Because I did remember last time that was one of the problems where like so many human provinces were like completely borked, and felt like not every nation had like an easy way to deal with all that.
Yeah, they might have been extremely well defended.
Alright. My pizza's almost here.
Oh, nice.
So,
I had some earlier as well.
Ooh, big thunderstorm outside too. Alright, I'll do this turn and run out for the pizza. I think I might have time. Alright, we lost some of the long dead. Oh, we got a big gold event. That's what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that is very nice.
Bro, they changed the whole fucking province. Why are there so many of those events?
We're gonna try this.
Sturm, look at my battle in 168. I don't
We're
even think
gonna
that's
try to
first
break
place.
up here.
Oh, that's the
Say auto route.
At 168, so... What is happening here? Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, honestly,
I'm really
that guy might
surprised
be
at
the
how
biggest
effective
asset.
that is.
Yeah, imps are like crazy doing that.
Okay.
Honestly, that mage might be like one of the biggest strengths that nation has.
I think so.
I think we can finally get our good mage.
Would you say it's a bit too much at the moment?
No, it's not because
Is
I have enough
there...
blood income to be doing that regardless. So I think
Who
it's fine.
costs more resources? Nobody. Okay, so I took way too much production. Okay.
Petty score graph then.
We're gonna have a lot of leftover gold. I should have taken 2 order.
I wish.
And maybe 1 or 0 prod.
What do you want to know about score graphs? I do have them enabled for my...
Okay, I'll be right back.
We can get them later. Doesn't matter.
Okay, that's rather funny. It actually shows on the score graphs when you've been blood hunting and when you haven't.
Yeah, it's separate from gems now.
Yep. No, I mean, like, because of the events, it shows up on the gem income for Mount Gelmir. Because there's just spikes of getting fire gems.
Okay, I'm back. I'm still the first person to finish. Oh my gosh, they must be doing productive things. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic while I eat, but I'm gonna bring up the volume for the rest of the lobby.
Yeah, alright.
So are the
Oh.
Erdtree provinces all meant to be within the cap circle?
Yes, every surface nation is meant to have 1 in the cap circle at least.
Okay.
And since
That
there's
does
a bunch
take
of...
away...
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
know. I just thought you probably want to fort such a valuable province most of the time. But it's not too big of a draw.
I mean, you might want to, yes. I don't think that's necessarily an issue.
No, that's not
Well,
really an issue.
I was gonna say as well that if that was an issue on wanting to fort it, there is ways to make it so that it will like spawn not within the cap circle, but like 1 tile away.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that's a necessary gameplay change.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, worst case scenario, if you need it that bad, you could still fort it. Not like
Yep.
it's not the worst thing in the world. It sucks, but it's not the worst thing.
Yep. The reason we place them that way is because there's some interactions with these different nations, and we felt like it would be best if you didn't always want to fort them. Good example here would be, for example, now I don't know if Deeproot has picked up Pretender, but they have essentially an unlimited range remote attack on Earth trees, which would be a bit annoying if that was located on like a fort all the time, and you could just shut other people down then in that way. Or like, for example, with Gelmir, they can burn them to get access to different units.
Do they get gems for burning the trees as well?
Yes, they get 3d6 for burning one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But they'd be getting rid of a permanent 2 nature gem site.
Not really. They replace it with a Scorched Earth tree site, which gives them 1 fire gem. And if another nation
Okay.
takes the province and clears out their dominion, which when the tree's burned is at the 10, well, when they clear out that dominion and hold the province, then it returns to a normal Earth tree after a couple turns.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there might be also other interactions like that added at a later point, and well, I feel like having that in provinces you always want to fort would be a little obnoxious sometimes.
All right. Okay. So that is guaranteed sacred in my cap circle. Then okay. Little supply bonus.
Right, you cleared that province. Well, that's a lot of snakes.
Wait, what?
You know, by the way, Kavi, what I really wish I could do with this?
What are you thinking?
So, the snakes obviously should be cold-blooded. But whenever you turn something cold-blooded, it gets that really obnoxious attack sound you've maybe been noticing.
Wait, is that actually is cold blooded what does that?
Yes. And it's so annoying. I just
That
wish
is
you could
weird.
actually set that that sound manually instead of having that auto-assigned there. Because whenever I look at like one of these battles, I just don't understand anymore what people are saying here.
Vanguard, I'll leave the swamp for you. I won't come anywhere closer to you.
Oh, which number?
81.
Let me have a look. Okay, roger that.
This feels like a good border to me.
Indeed.
Indubitably. Let's see, actually, no. My turn. I'll be right back. I'm gonna reheat my coffee and go to the bathroom.
Yep. Alright. That's a good amount of feedback so far.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh.
The summon Stormhawks says it summons a Stormveil Destrier in the description instead of Stormhawks.
Whoops. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotta fix that.
So much for my plan to bird everything.
You can still get some from the capital, at least. How did that
Yeah.
happen?
Wait, does it actually summon Destriers, or is it just a typo?
I typoed
No,
the
that's the
ID,
auto gen
so
one.
yeah, I typoed the
It
ID,
auto gens, yeah.
so it actually summoned just horses.
I
That's
didn't try,
hilarious.
but I didn't try, but
No, I
The
checked that you.
horses are armored. Like, use them. That sounds great.
Yeah, it would be very, very tanky
I mean
chaff.
plate barding, yeah, right. 14 morale. Actually, that's not a bad.
I think
surprising.
they're not even undisciplined, so you could even put them in lines and stuff.
Yeah, they're not undisciplined. Wow. Okay.
Well, consider it fixed for next
Maybe
time.
the, maybe the great horsing.
Become the Mongol warlord you always wanted to be. Just get Caden mercs and horses.
I mean, I'm already playing like a Mongol warlord. The sellswords are not half bad.
Yeah, no, they're basically mounted gladiators.
Yeah.
They also can go berserk when they dismount, and their weapon turns into a two-handed one.
Yeah, I mean it's like but you're sort of guaranteed most of the time that then they will leave.
Yeah.
They will definitely fight if they get but then again, if they get injured, they would leave anyway. So
Exactly.
so far, I could have probably been more aggressive with expansion, but honestly,
Just make up for that with aggression towards your fellow players later on.
exactly.
Do you know if the higher level blood mages will like spend both of their slaves casting one level 1 spell, or will they cast 2 level 1 spells? Have you tested that?
I have not, but I assume it's the same as when you normally assign blood slaves, so if you set them on conservative, I assume they don't?
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
The main issue to look out for with these is just that they use normal blood slaves before they use the bonus ones for some reason.
Yeah. It'd be nice if that could be reversed, but
Yeah,
not a big deal.
I mean, you can always put it in the Illwinter modding wish list. I did talk to Christopher about it. The answer was, maybe. So, I don't think that's going anywhere, sadly.
But aren't like temporary gems from items used first?
I do not know, actually, and I just know blood slaves are always used last, for some reason. But those also do work a bit differently, because upon use they will also make your commander start bleeding. It just doesn't really matter for Mogun, because the guys have enchanted blood innately, so...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's the main reason that's on there.
I didn't notice that they started bleeding. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah, like I said, if they didn't have enchanted blood, they'd probably just kill themselves with the first spell they cast.
Of course, some fucking mercenary is the fucking greatest hero alive.
Probably just some like normal indie heavy cap or something, right?
Yeah.
Where's that Hall of Fame? Yeah, Durant the Great, of course. Oh wait, am I the one that hasn't finished the turn yet? Whoops. There we go. Should have said something.
I thought you were looking real hard.
I was.
Interesting. I do have some that took damage from the bleeding, so it does have some effect at least.
Yeah, it doesn't. It usually stops like after a turn or two.
Back at the perfect time.
Indeed. By the way, Dark Tech Cookies, what are you thinking of the free spawn so far? Is it useful enough as is?
Somebody else.
Oh, right. Do answer at your convenience then. I'm also gonna go for a second, I'll be right back.
You're good. I could probably take that Omen province. Fuck it, we ballin'. Whatever, this is a blitz. If I fuck up, who cares?
You'll probably get a little bit.
I'll care the moment it actually happens bad. It's all I don't care until the worst happens. And I'm like, fuck, why am I doing this? I'm so stupid. Guys, can we roll the turn back?
Somebody else put mercenaries. What does the word come to?
I heard you talking about mercenaries. It just seemed like a really good idea.
Nah, I don't know what you mean. I haven't been mind mercenaries since the start of the game. Definitely not.
The earlier
I mean,
mercenary
the
bidding
shipwreckers are
wars.
just great.
They are pretty good. Shamblers are probably the most powerful of the Atlantean troops, just because they get a shield and
Hmm.
200 web. So Kavi, when you see that throne under my control, what are you thinking exactly?
Nothing in particular right now. I'm just going around grabbing land. As long as you're not going to complain about me gobbling up everything around it.
Okay.
Should I be worried? Is that what you're trying to tell? I'm feeling. Oh, it's the throne of.
That's all good, man.
It is the throne of Gaia, though, and I do need that growth, buddy. Why'd you say that? Now I'm sniffing it. I'm snuffing it.
I wouldn't go there, man.
I wouldn't do anything, man. If I was you, I'd fuck off. No, you're good. I'm fine right now. 2 turns later, 250 stack of salamanders. I said I was good then. My memes will bite me in the ass later. You said there was nothing to be worried about, so I realized there was a lot to worry about.
It's possible that there may be something to worry about.
Okay, I'm back.
Conceivable.
Inconceivable! You've fallen prey to one of the classic blunders.
Oh,
Never
what has
got
happened?
involved in the land war in Asia.
And never mess with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
That is what.
One of the greatest movie lines of history, for sure.
That was pretty good. I like it a lot.
It's good.
So old, man.
Oh, the things are on sale.
Where do you see the game rules in the second?
Game rules are. I think it should be non-binding diplomacy. Actually, it might be
Non-binding.
binding. No, I think I forgot to change it when I hosted it the second time. I think it's binding diplomacy.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if you go in the upper right and you look at like press the computer button or escape, it's view game settings.
It is.
And
It is binding.
yeah, Cataclysm. Turn 91 for Cataclysm is an interesting choice.
Yeah, bro.
That was the
Not that
default
far.
setting.
Is it? I thought
Oddly
it was
enough.
99. I thought it was 99 for a default Cataclysm.
I didn't change it, but 91 is a very odd number.
That's why I thought it was changed. I could have sworn it was something like 99. So artifact rate 1, legendary spell research 1, criterion chase 50. Yeah, Diplo-ish binding. I've
Come to
actually
think-
never been in a binding game, like actually like seeing what it does. I've almost always just done like regular.
When it first came out, I did a couple. It was interesting. It definitely made it so you could like throne rush and like abuse it.
So how does it work though for like province bumps?
The one that gets the province first gets to keep it. The other one auto routes if he walks in there. I think, right?
That's
Yeah.
brutal.
It is brutal.
So then what is that like a new type of route where everything actually maintains cohesion, or is it just a regular ass route and you can just get totally fucked if you're not actually in proper communication?
It's like you put your guys on retreat.
Yeah, but isn't that wait? I should know if retreat works differently than a normal morale route. I'm not sure how that works.
But I'm kind
I'm
of
almost-
wondering
Yeah, sure.
if you get around that with like a golem or something that can't route.
It might die.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Probably
if it's mindless, yeah, it might just lose magical leadership and just Thanos snap. You know what? Okay, I can accept that.
By the way, Carvey, regarding possible sacreds for Mount Gelmir. Just spitballing as something that might be possible. What would you think if you got Leyndell's Omen Killer Mage as a unit? Maybe without the Fire Flare.
1 second. Okay. I got that one. What did I bump off of? Okay, I bumped off that. Ow.
You bumped on that? You didn't bump this one.
I think it was because what actually did all the damage?
There was some knights in there. They probably fucked you up.
14. No, actually, strangely, that was actually Omens that did a chunk of that. The Omens and the Pikemen actually did more than the Knights, which is actually
Pikemen
surprising.
aren't bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Just because of attack density. Yeah, it's a 17 damage bit as well. So.
I think the
Jeez.
Pikemen got a pretty good surround there at the side as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, thoughts on that as a possible sacred for Mount Gelmir?
I need to actually. I get a repeat of that and what you said and what that would entail, because off the top of my head.
Oh, sure. 1 second. I'm just gonna send you a screenshot of the thing. So this without the spark aromatic. And probably without the fear.
Like that exact unit or like a lizard version of it?
It would actually be the exact unit. This is like one of the few humans you find in that area in the game.
That could be interesting. I'm mostly just kind of thinking because like I am thinking the idea is interesting to have more like a focus on sacred commanders. So I don't know if that fits the theme, then it does. Because again, remember, I have not played Elden Ring yet. That is on my list of things that I plan on streaming.
Oh, do tell me when you do. I'd like to watch that.
I feel I just die if I actually try to go down to Nern. I'm like, I could just run to Nern right now. Okay, I think I should be able to take that province though. Okay, I'll go there. I gotta go that way, I think, more. Oh, actually, that's a good thing to test. Okay. Not find any suitable slaves. Did it still trigger the event? It did. Yeah. See, that is actually an interesting one. So, only killing 80 pop for 3 fire gems. Very nice.
I guess it might be a bit cheap at the moment.
Like I said, if you could tie that to either probably a temple more so than a lab. Labs are kind of, I guess maybe the lab might. Yeah, I'm trying not to have it too overtuned. Because yeah, I think building a lab everywhere would just kind of feel shit. Even though they can technically do that themselves, they can do either themselves and then.
I think the main
what's-
consideration there is if you
Ah,
want
it's the
the
exact same
infrastructure
price,
for it to be
actually.
raided or not, because with the temple it would actually disappear if someone else takes the province.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But then it's also one of those things where anyone can turn around a lab on you and then not have to build one themselves.
Yeah, that too.
They're the exact same price. I guess
I
guess
think
they
the temple is
really.
probably the better choice though. Especially since you wanna spread your blood hunting as broadly as possible with that, I'd assume.
Yeah, I was also gonna say that the temple might then make it kind of as a nice thing, so that you get the bonuses of having multiple temples as well. So you're getting the extra candles, extra spreading of dominion.
Yep, I guess that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, we'll add that.
Okay, almost where I wanted to be there. I really want to actually check out the golems, but I will say, like, as usual, your sprite work is fucking phenomenal. So looking at those fucking golems alone makes me want to grab them. They look fucking badass.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. I'm not sure how good of a unit they currently are. But I mean, they should be better than the Crusher at least, I think.
Let's see, they've got... Flame Burst. I have to see how good the Great Weapon Impact is. Because I'm sitting there thinking it's armor piercing, 8 plus DRN, strength of wielder, defense negates. Feels interesting actually to have both of those combined actually. Defense negates is interesting. I guess that makes sense, you know, Dex rolling out of the way.
Yeah, that's the idea.
But I guess because I'm sitting there thinking, like, obviously strength of the wielder being added would be fucking nuts. Because obviously 24 fucking strength being added to that, so yeah, 32 armor piercing blunt would fucking oof.
Yeah, that would just squish people. You know,
No.
defense negates is actually one of these other things where I really wish there was more freedom in how you mod stuff. Because currently that actually doesn't take the attack value of the unit that has the attack into consideration at all.
Why is it just like a flat 10 or 11, I think?
It checks, I think, like 1d20 or something against the enemy defense, or 2d20 or something like that. So it entirely just depends on who's defending against it, nothing else.
Yep. I don't know. To maybe make that better, maybe if you could, maybe do maybe a third of strength added. Maybe make it like a little bit more. I guess you could technically also just do that by making the number flat out a bit higher. I'd have to see how it works. It's obviously 8 armor piercing. It's not too bad. Armor piercing blunt is a funny thought, though. I will say.
To be fair, like most weapons against heavy armor were usually blunt, so I feel like it kind of makes sense.
Oh no, it makes sense from that, but for like the Dominion's perspective, because like typically when it's armor piercing, it's usually something that's extremely sharp, more so than or fire resisting. Like something that's fire or like magic, like there's like stuff like that where it'll be like armor piercing. But a lot of the time for armor piercing, it's usually the sharp weapons that have it, not so much the blunt. So it's a funny thought.
Yeah, blunt damage sucks in this game for some reason.
Yeah.
Nothing except head damage.
Yeah, it's more. But again, the other thing that's annoying about that is I think helmet blocks that. I think it's like if you're. No, sorry. I think helmet just obviously takes into consideration like the reduction of damage from it or something. There's like the helmet helps.
But to be fair,
But
at
yeah.
least we added like some fatigue damage to blunt weapons in this, so they've got some utility.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I feel it's
So
one
you
of those
know-
things.
Dogs.
Now you can at least have like a couple demi-humans beat a demigod into unconsciousness with clubs or something.
That's right.
Not like that has happened last Blitz, right?
Oh wait, yeah, there was a few ones that were goofy because I think there was also the one with yeah, me killing kid. Was it Kidson's? I think it was that I killed.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think I killed Kidson's god just by friggin' bludgeoning him, but it was like I can't remember what it was.
Not gonna lie though, I'm honestly rather surprised just how well the Flame Whip guys hold up in expansion.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why I run them so much.
Yeah, I mean they're very
Cookies,
cheap,
that was
but-
very rude.
Wait, what was rude?
I said cookies, that was very rude.
Oh,
What happened?
He attacked me.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he attacked the hole.
not the hole.
Did he look down the hole?
There's certainly
what the-
some ghosts,
oh.
maybe. It could have been a nightmare.
Another Erd tree? Okay. How common are the lesser Erd trees? I thought that was actually maybe supposed to have like a spot where it was only spawning in those areas.
Okay,
guess-
so lesser Earth trees are as follows. Every above ground nation is guaranteed to have one in the cap circle. Every
Okay.
additional underground nation makes one spawn outside of cap circles.
Oh, did you get barbarians?
The reason I'm
Holy
asking
shit.
is because I found another lesser Erd tree at Province 35, which is just like the gateway to the Hidden Realm, which is like an underground. It goes towards underground.
Yeah.
That's
You
why I
can
was
actually
asking
see
if they just get
that
spawned randomly. So
you can actually see that the side placement events are a bit screwed up at the moment because the Divine Mausoleum in that province also is something that's spawned depending on nation distribution.
So what you're saying is then that's not weird that it's that all above ground nations. So let's say there's 5 above ground. That's 5 guaranteed Erd trees in 5 cap circles. And then you're saying that for every underground nation, so say 2, there would just be 2 more random Erd trees placed above ground, just randomly.
Yes.
Okay. That is an
Other
interesting way to do it.
things to look out for is those Divine Mausoleums. They spawn. There's I think 3 or 4 spawning whenever Deeproot is in the game.
Does it do anything? It's just death gems.
Yes, when Deeproot takes it, they can make units there.
Okay.
Let me just quickly look at which units those are, because I forgot.
Oh, hey, it's the Kalem province. That's not
Yeah,
one.
Deeproot can make the ethereal cap only guys at those.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's the Kaelian province where you can recruit Raptor warriors. Unless you're already
Yep.
aware of that.
Very rare indie type as far as I remember.
Oh god. But yeah, I do find the flame whips to be very nice. That magma whip is a good little thing.
Just on first glance, you really wouldn't think so with the fact that they've got limited damage, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a weird one because I mean, it's 3 attacks, and then yeah, max 1 point of damage, but obviously DRN.
That's actually not a thing. It's always capped to 1.
Is it? Why does it say what's the 15 damage value? Then it says that it has. Is that the
Uh,
combustion?
That's the actual damage value for calculations. So if you hit something against armor, it uses that value to go against protection. But however many you get over it, you just do 1 damage.
Let's see how that works actually.
The turns are getting longer.
Oh, we have reached turn 13, so
I guess you're right. It is completely capped there. Huh. I guess yeah. I mean, I guess it helps that because there's so many attacks, so you're doing like 3 damage, and then you've also got like you're setting them on fire. And
also helps from
obviously,
repel, and because of all the harass, they also hit more bite attacks, which then further debuff people.
yeah, yeah. So you got the combination of hitting with the strong poison mixed with the burning effect, mixed with hitting them multiple times. You have the harassment, so lowering defense. Like yeah, like what's that guy's defense? Yeah, his defense is fucking 0.
Yep.
Okay.
I am somewhat wondering if I should maybe make it length 3, so it at least doesn't repel other spears or something.
I mean, I wonder if it's possible to make it so that you could keep the length, but then not have it repel.
You can do that. You can turn off repelling entirely.
I mean, that could
But
kind of make sense. I guess like there's like some weird stuff, or maybe a repel debuff or something. I don't know, because I do think that the length of it makes sense, but obviously the repelling is a little bit weird.
Mm.
But I guess you could. I don't know. It's kind of weird because you could kind of look at it as a way of like, on technicalities, you could obviously use that as something that's wrapping around a weapon to deflect or stop an attack.
Yeah. I also
Thinking
don't
about,
really want to turn it off entirely since it's like their only real defensive utility. It's not like they got shields or anything else.
Yeah, because they just got their whip.
I was thinking about taking Nan if you aren't going to.
Oh, I'm bringing more guys now. I shouldn't have a problem. I was like, who did I accept that fucking thing with anyways? 'Cause that was I was gonna say, I'll accept your thing so you don't take the penalty, but I didn't think you asked that you were gonna send that. 'Cause I think it's like what is it? A hit to your fucking candles? Is that cap only or is that nationwide? I can't remember what the penalty is for if someone turns down your Diplo.
I thought it was cap only, but I'm not sure anymore, to be honest.
I just know there's some kind of a friggin' hit that you take. I couldn't remember if it was nationwide because I remember somebody memeing about seeing if it was possible to kill yourself by sending out like 11 invitations and have them all declined.
Couldn't know that happened.
That would be quite a way to go out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I couldn't remember. I'd have to look it up because I know there's like the. Like, let me look that up if I can see if I can find that. Dominion 6 diplomacy. Okay, let's see. Another nation rejecting your in-game NAP will cause Dominion loss. How much is it?
I think I remember it just being one candle.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if it's
Mm.
just one candle in your capital or if it's one candle. I think it's just your capital, but like I said, I can't remember.
I would assume so. Then again, it's not really working like an event, so I guess it could be everywhere.
Oh, wait, actually, maybe look at their. Oh, I gotta look at the. Forgot they got the PDF. Maybe I can find it in there.
Oh, like the actual game manual.
Yeah, I'd like to think that they would have something in there.
Surely you also bought your printout version?
Ah,
It's a fun book to have.
it definitely is. Like, I mean, it's a fucking Bible. It's like fucking 500 pages.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty important to have the manual for a lot of shit. There's also some cool shit.
Yeah.
in
The thing is, like, it's one of those ones where with the stuff that ends up changing over time for like balance, it's one of those things where I don't feel like having to errata my book in real life, and it's just nice to have the PDF.
It reminds me, I should also download the new modding manual at some point. I think I'm like a couple of versions behind by now.
So what were you wondering about earlier? Something about the free spawn?
Oh, there we go, next turn.
Sturm?
Turns are rolling.
Yeah, I had to do something real quick.
Oh. Wait,
Oh, you're
wait.
good. I was gonna say. Like, it's not like, to be fair, this is also something where we're literally just like testing out these nations to help Sturm. So it's not like this is like one where we're actually doing this for any degree of clout. Where it's like, I'm running the blitz. I've got to try hard.
You killed my troops! Rude.
Wow.
Kill my troops, you bastard! I gotta get my Snitty in a dream a fucking pair of boots or something. This man, he's slow as fuck. Someone give this man some Jordans.
Oh, your prophet got crippled. That's who got crippled.
Yes, he got fucking crippled like so long ago, and now he's just limping around with everybody trying to do work.
You want to know what would fix that? Being able to give a commander a mount. But that would be too cool.
You know what? Again, that would be metal as fuck. It's one of those things where it's like there's so many things that I would love to see. Like, Dominions is one of those ones where I also think that it is like one of my favorite like settings. Like, I'm trying to work on like doing like a D&D campaign that's like very Dominions coded. And I would love to see Dominions get like some kind of like other spin-off, whether it's like another game of a slightly different genre, or getting something like a fucking novel.
Would you like to hear something potentially interesting in that regard?
What you got? Hit me.
Someone did ask me to make a couple larger sprites of Dominion's creatures for Crusader Kings mod, apparently.
That's interesting.
You know what, actually? Another game that would probably do really well for it, because there's actually a kick-ass fucking mod already for it, is EU.
Oh, I could see that, totally.
Because there is that really amazing fantasy mod already for EU4, I think was the last one. I think 5 just came out recently. So EU4 has a really great fantasy mod, which is called... I actually have it on my list of stream things. Let me actually open it up real quick, because I can't remember it off the top of my head. Anbanar. Yeah, Anbanar. And that one adds like, yeah, it adds like kobolds, gnomes, orcs. It adds like a ton of like elves, all sorts of fantasy stuff, and a ton of like different fantasy tech and religions and stuff. I could totally see a really awesome Dominions mod for an EU game.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty neat.
Maybe basing the world off of one of those like really well done, like, you know, all EA map or all MA map.
Yeah, that would probably work quite well, though. It's a bit of a shame that there's no, like, actual map that's provided with the game for, like, all nations. Would be
I-
nice to
I-
just have that.
I kind of understand why though.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think as well. I don't know. The funny thing about you choosing a Souls-like game for a mod here is because one of my takes that I've stuck with since like for like 15 years, not 15 years. I've been playing for like 17 years, but for about at least the last like 7 or 8, I have definitely thought that Dominions reminded me of Dark Souls in terms of the idea of cycles, because that is something that I've always subscribed to for Dominions is the idea that the world is just constantly going through that Dark Souls style death, rebirth. Everything goes through, the ages go through, the gods die, and then everything kind of just goes through like a kind of almost reset.
Yeah, that does fit with Dark Souls. I feel like Elden Ring fits a lot better as a Dominion setting, though, simply because you already have the perfect setup for it, with like demigods fighting each other for the title of like True God or something.
Yeah, maybe. I was just saying because I played Dark Souls. And so
Yeah.
Dark Souls feels like very much that thing on there being like these ages that have constantly like passed, and it's like these constant rise and fall, and I kind of picture that as maybe one of the reasons why having a set world map wouldn't really work
Mm.
is because I've always taken it as like the world is eventually going to be basically like wiped clean by another god, and then everybody is going to basically rise up through the ashes, or the survivors for whatever game you're playing. If you're playing with like 6 nations versus 12 nations versus all the fucking nations.
Mm.
Another thing I thought could be pretty brilliant was the Dominions RPG they talk about in the manual. That looked pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah, didn't they
Yes.
want to make an MMO or something out of it?
Well, no, there was one. Okay, wait. Are we talking about the Merchants one, or is there another one they were talking about? Because I know they've talked about a couple of games that were
Conquest
kind
of
of using.
Elysium?
No,
That's a different
not
thing,
that one.
different thing.
That's different. Conquest of
Uh,
Elysium is sort of a Dominions adjacent, using a lot of the same units, but some different stuff. They talked about a game that was like,
Trade and Taint or something, right?
yeah, something like
Something like
that.
that.
Yeah, something like that. Where you're building up like caravans and trading, and there's like a bunch of the Dominions magic and units going around, but it's not directly in Dominions as far as I know. But it's very much they use a lot of the same sprites between the two games, between like Dominions and Conquest. And for all the stuff that they've shown off as their ideas for trade and taint or whatever it was, a lot of that uses like Dominion and Conquest of Elysium art.
To be fair, Paul, I know you might still see that this decade. I remember talking to Christopher, I think like a year ago, where he said he was still working on that. So, might happen.
Maybe that would be sick.
It would be. Like as I've said as well. I'd love to see them work on other games, and I'd love to see maybe them. Feels like a pipe dream to say to like maybe get someone else to be working on a different kind of genre or something, because I know that they like to keep their stuff very like them being really involved.
Sadly, yeah.
So like that was kind of like why there was the whole thing with the art overhaul for Niflheim years ago.
Oh, did someone else make that?
Yeah, so that if I remember the story correctly, that's why the new Nifl stuff looks so vastly different than most other sprites in the game, was because they had someone from outside work on the art, and then I think is it Sven who likes doing all the art? I always forget which one is which one likes doing the art.
I think Christopher does the art?
Is it so? Either what it was then? Whoever it was, if it was Christoph, we'll say it was Christoph. If I remember correctly, what it was that they hired someone from outside to do the overhaul of all the Niflheim stuff. And Christoph, it's not that he didn't like the work; it was that he then realized that he wants to do all the artwork because he likes really doing the artwork.
Hmm.
So that was why Niflheim was the only one who got that third party artist working on them.
Yeah, fair.
So it's one of those things where I kind of respect them wanting to always kind of keep themselves close to it, but it does kind of mean that I don't know if they'd ever want to do another game in a different style, because then they'd want to be involved in that, and I feel that they obviously can't drag themselves in 3 or 4 different directions, because already we've kind of got the long cycle between Dominions games and Conquest of Elysium.
By the way, wanna see something very funny regarding those Jotun sprites?
Let's see.
So, check this out. I think I found the reference for them a couple months ago. Like, you can't tell me that pose doesn't look rather familiar.
That would be wait.
Killed by True.
Was the Jotun overhaul before or after For Honor?
It was after Fawn.
That's funny then. That's
Yep.
funny. I mean, that's totally fair. It's one of those things
Ooh.
where I think it's a hard one to say though, because that's a fairly generic pose. It is very on the nose. Looking at that is very on the nose.
It is, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, actual war. Nice.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no war.
that's what everyone else in the game wants to hear. Huh? What now?
There's no war here. I don't know what to mean.
There's no war in Bossing Say.
This is a peaceful fucking world. I don't know. Completely peaceful.
What the fuck did what did Russia call it? Oh, special operation.
Special military operation or something.
Yeah, there we go. It's a special military operation. That's what it is.
You see, he's just disarming his enemies there.
I'm dismantling his fortifications, man. He just set up a massive thing.
You guys might not have heard, but my ally did promise me that he would be demilitarizing. He has chosen not to demilitarize, so I obviously have to go in for special military operations. Can I please, for the love of the nine, get a fucking goddamn astral mage from one of my letters, please?
Yeah, getting anything reliable off that is difficult. To be fair though, you can at least get 3 a turn, so...
I think I need something to get fucking higher rec points. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have so much. I guess technically I'm gonna do some of my other hires in my capital. I was gonna say like my fucking salamanders, my serpents need like literally no resources. So it's like looking at like my 430 rec points and my 700 resources, maxing out how many freaking flame whips I can hire, and still having 650 resources left. It's like,
there's always space to make abductor virgins, you know.
What, sorry?
You could always make the abductor virgins. Those would chew up resources like crazy.
They do. Yeah, like obviously, like if I
With
don't know,
circular saw blades.
I can actually hire fucking 9 of them a turn.
Christ, okay.
But then again, I don't know. They felt really weird. Like last time I was using them, they didn't feel like they were doing too much.
They did shred the twin bird though.
Yeah, you are right. I believe that was because I had a good amount of them, and those were the things that did land like the final blow. So you are correct there. I think you're right. I had like 10 of them.
To be fair, even if they didn't just deal the final blow, I feel like they could have killed it either way. Because they do deal a lot of damage, even if they also take a lot.
Yeah, because they've got like no defense.
Yep.
I'm
The other
almost
good
surprised
thing
they
is,
have any.
yeah, I mean, I haven't played the game yet. You should play Elden Ring sometime soon. Then you see why I gave them some difference.
No, I know. No, I kind of figure obviously probably in the game they have something. I mostly say that because it's like my list of things that I have for streaming is still so fucking long.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I've still like obviously some stuff is stuff that is gonna be like, you know, smaller stuff that I obviously pick up and drop because obviously there's not like an end to it.
And then there's stuff you can like always come back to streaming, like for example RimWorld.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finishing up my run for that. I think I actually need to play a little bit on the weekend to get ready to finish that up next week. Because I want to try to finish that run before I go to MFF.
Also, the Inquisitor also had to fight some peasants this turn, huh?
Yeah, I saw that. He fucking just...
Yeah, wow, okay. Well, he does deal some good damage.
Yeah, that circular saw is actually kind of fucking scary. The flaying blades as well is just.
Yeah, like if he hits you with it and there's no armor in between, he just basically instantly kills the human. There's like no way around
Some
it.
of those things I will say, I definitely have a lot of respect for the commoners in some situations because it's like, I always love some of their attempts where like, man, you guys are ballsy to even try. Like, especially one of the ones where it's like the tavern fights. It's like, a Jotun fucking werewolf in the bar and you're going to try to attack it. It's like that you are ballsy.
Yeah.
The fucking 16-foot werewolf in the bar and you're like, we could take him, guys.
I saw in an assassination attempt a black knife from one of the AIs tried to kill one of my golden order fundamentalists, and there was some Lord Sworn warriors that came to help him. He must have been in a place that has those. I don't know.
Yeah, depends on the assassination locations. If it's like in a palace or a library, then you get guards to help you.
I think one of the best ones I ever saw as an assassination attempt was a assassin attacking a Mooseful Jarl who was asleep and died to the burning.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Without waking the Mooseful Jarl. So this man woke up from his fucking nap to a just crispy body at his feet.
Breakfast.
I need to get more Dominions are actually saying that.
Stop inciting chaos on my capital. It's very rude.
Holy shit, that Knight Captain of Leyndell, though, that was quite something.
Sturm gave me
No.
spies that just spawn in people's capitals. I'm gonna use them.
I know, like, what else do you do with them? You have to.
What happened to the grafted scion? I thought he was gonna fuck shit up.
All I can think is like that's very rude.
What
You're doing right now is very rude.
How could he have possibly lost this battle? I need this.
Well, he got shocking grasp stunned, I think.
Nah, surely not. I'm watching it now.
hit the guy with charge body, then just got grasped. Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man.
Get grabbed, idiot.
Holy moly.
Oh,
That was ridiculous.
It is a knight captain. So each province does have a knight captain. So that does make sense.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah, but the air one is. Oh no, it's not a random on your ones. And
I didn't
but
expect him
still,
to fly
fuck
either.
me.
That was unlucky for you, man. You should have won that.
It was like
I was expecting some PD destruction from him.
10 shock res. Fuck me.
Oh, Shocking Grass was a shitload of damage. It was off cast.
Yeah.
I mean, off script, so. He knows what they'll fucking do when they're off script.
Oh, did someone take the throne of Gaia? That's gonna be interesting again.
No.
Yeah, it's causing a
That's
little bit of
actually
chaos already.
I feel that's more expensive in base for recruitment points, or am I just misremembering?
All my best guys do not have magic weapons.
Yeah, always rough.
On the other hand, they are actually sacred, which a lot of nations can't really say about their best units.
Yeah.
Actually, okay,
That's
wait.
fine.
Actually, one question I have for the thinking about it now, actually, for the giant snake god that I don't have. Does that effect only happen when you take an enemy capital, or that also burn lesser Erd trees?
It only burns lesser Earth trees. It doesn't really do anything with other capitals.
Okay. Knowing that. Okay.
That's like the main upset, that you can just get way more of the magic weapon snakes.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. If you get lucky, then on your friggin' spawn, if you can have that spawn on like a friggin' 20,000 like farm province or something.
Yep, then you'd have a
Like
lot of
that.
snakes and
Yeah. 'cause
basically
there's
turbocharged expansion.
Yeah, no, that okay. I was thinking that it was supposed to be like a thing that would like put something new in people's capitals.
No, it's
So
entirely
yeah, no,
about
that
your entries for those. I do think the recusant Chartbearer is probably like the more has probably a stronger scaling like the longer the game goes on, but that is pretty good expansion you're getting out of the snake. Though looking at this currently, it doesn't really look like Mount Gelmir is struggling with that either way.
oh, I don't have enough resources for that. Let's do that. I can't remember, Sturm, if I had shown you off the Dominions art that I had commissioned. Can't remember if I'd shown you that. I think I have.
You showed some like I think years ago at this point, but not in recent times.
Yeah. Mostly because I've been so careful with my financials. 'Cause
I mean
now,
that is fair.
right now I'm only streaming right now.
Probably best to be a bit
Like,
responsible
yeah.
with that then.
I was gonna say it pays my bills. It pays my bills, but just barely.
I mean that's a good start though.
I mean, it's awesome to come that far to have your bills paid by it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Can't really say the same about commissions nowadays, but also don't need to since I actually have another job. So
Well, I was also gonna say, yeah, art stuff is one of those ones. I think if there was general art, I think you'd have like the better market. I think the problem is like when it becomes like game sprite commission art. It's one of those things where obviously when we're in such like, even though we have a decent sized community, it's one of those things where not everyone is making mods. So like obviously there's only so many people for so long who are gonna need commissions before most of the stuff is kind of done for a while.
oh yeah, of course. Like I'm not complaining about it really. It's I got enough on my plate as this, and taking too many commissions is actually kind of stressful as well.
Yeah. Nah, because I know a couple people who are like professional artists. So like my friend Co, like her like actual job is her art.
I mean, if you like doing it, that's pretty cool as well, I'd say.
Oh, she likes doing it as well. She does a lot of stuff. So she does like, so she'll do like emotes for people for Twitch. She does badges. She does like actual regular art. She does the VTubing side of stuff. So she actually does like making models and rigging them up and stuff.
Sort of Black Hawks.
Is this religious misconceptions and falsehoods a player event or one of those?
No, that is the false prophet, but it is a little beefed up.
That makes sense.
Not to the point where you can't reasonably take it and patrol it out with like PD, but just be aware there might be a troll or two in that.
Okay, good to know.
Do not forget.
Inquisitor just keeps chewing up commoners, I see.
I know this. How many kills does he have now? Actually, wait, what? Oh wait, that's I looked at the wrong spot. Whoops. He's
Matt
got
actually
5
cast
kills now.
Fireflies.
He's got 5 kills.
Those
Okay,
graphic
fine.
scions are suffering, man.
Okay, let's just. Okay, good. Okay, finally a Schnitty in a dream has 10 movement. I have given him boots. Please, can I have some shoes?
Oh, he jumped into those Hoborg warriors.
Yeah, he didn't have fun.
I think until you can kit that guy with items, you probably want to cast with him.
Probably. Yes.
Imagine him holding 4
I was
carrying, though.
testing it a bit, and in expansion, and right now, like they did take a few provinces by themselves. But yeah, they have shitty prot value.
Yeah.
You did break
I mean,
the
you
most
could
carry
cast
though.
invulnerability later on. That might help.
Don't tell other people my plans.
Oh, sorry.
Wait a minute, can you repeat that? I didn't hear the plan.
It's fine, you're not neighbors yet anyways.
Sounds like we need more magic weapons.
He took 40 damage from something at some point. Must have been one of the shamblers. What the fuck? Is that exploding dice doing that?
But those shamblers are brutal.
Must have been an exploding dice, man. Or something.
40.
Oh, wait a minute.
Really
Oh,
unfortunate
well,
where he jumped to, though. I guess those Hoborgs also harassed him down really quickly.
Well, they
Yeah.
that one little Hobeg guy that wasn't supposed to die.
War
died.
Shambler hit Crafted Scion for 40 points of damage.
Oof.
That's.
Me.
Can you tell you what's the calculation? Because it must have rolled 6 or whatever.
Damage roll 27 plus 22
Yikes, okay.
versus damage roll 10 plus 7.
That is
Yikes.
monstrous, man. We're just a. Yeah.
wait, how long? You know what? One more turn. Preach, brother, preach.
Man, these
Oh,
underground events are a little strong, I feel.
for what?
They just randomly spawned the Great Mine of the Deep in my Omniscience capital. Let's imagine just getting like 150 gold and 100 extra resources just because.
I mean, it also spawned me a deathbed champion in Omniscience.
Oh yeah, so you do see my capital. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
can you move into the omission capital?
I just spawned there, I guess. So I've been trying to seduce, and now I'm gonna try to instill uprising. Because I don't know, I feel like I have to. Can't just not use the unit.
I shall take appropriate countermeasures.
I think earlier you were asking about free spawn.
Yes.
I would have to build more temples to really experience the free spawn more.
Yeah, fair.
I think right now I'm just kind of annoying Mogren.
Yep, Deeproot should be pretty good at that.
I have to make my frogs to even hurt the magic knights. And their attack skill is so low.
You can back them up with tons of imps, though, at least.
Yeah, lots and lots of imps. Maybe some other fun little tricks that Cookies can probably already see on my capital.
Oh, I hadn't looked at your capital. Oh, fire imps. Those are fun. Surely we're just having a great time.
Yeah, man. We're having a great time.
I'm having fun.
Well, this is good. Some fun battles. Some fucking misfortunes with the growth sounds.
It wouldn't be Dominions without some misfortune. There will always be at least one person who, despite taking fortune, their IRL luck scales will fuck them up.
That's right.
It's normally
All it has
me.
to be.
But if I
Pretty
take
much.
misfortune, it's just even worse.
Yeah, I know.
love misfortune. I just love it, bro.
Yeah, it's the story of my life where it is like I will take, or it'll be the classic where you're prepping for a big game or a tournament or something, and you'll be doing multiple tests, and you'll have like your luck will actually be amazing, and the moment the actual fucking game starts,
Look, getting attacked
Man.
by independents can be good because then there's suddenly a bunch of troops in that province. Think about it. You know.
You know, I feel like I used up all my Dominions like in my second Dominions game. Played Yomi and then the first 2 die only rolled 2 air 2s.
nice.
I don't think it gets luckier than that. I should actually play Yomi in Dominion 6 again. I haven't done so yet.
Oh, I accidentally left the game. I'll be right back. Fuck. I think she escaped too many times. How is it?
It's currently turn 17.
Okay.
Hobby, you're looking
we...
pretty big. Yeah, do we have a set end time for anyone?
97 cataclysm. We might get to see it.
Should we aim for...
Not sure, like, when one of you wants to stop, we stop, I suppose.
Could aim for like a particular turn number? I don't know.
Oh, the PD. They held. Fuck yeah. Those Spanish Knights did slaughter a bunch of them though.
Ah, I got the Deathbed Companion. There we go. With the low investment of 200 commoners.
I just fucking a night event just fucking took my shit. 18 knights, 2 knight
Oh.
captains. Fuck me.
Crikey,
dead.
that's... Wowzers.
My overcautious governor predicted your birding.
No! Why? Those were loyal birds. Good birds.
Loyal, unlike these skeletal militias.
Oh, bro, the animation on the banished knight captain. That's crazy.
Oh, the Banished Knights have
Warden.
such cool animations.
Yeah.
The Warden of Stormvale, yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, those turned out pretty good.
Wait, Cookies, are you building a fort? Should I wait for that to come up and then attack the hole?
No, you
Nah,
can
just
go ahead and
while he's
attack.
building it.
Yeah.
And take the 1,000 gold away from it. That's a good
But
way.
if I get the fort, then that's 1,000 gold for me.
Yeah, both is good. Either one.
Definitely not building a fort. It's a good province for a fort.
Are fucking pretty strong against enemy humans because they had the attack density of 5.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in none of the gay events showed up.
In what?
Like the from the throne. I didn't get hit by any of the events from that.
Guy,
I got one Earth Elemental attack somewhere.
I got one. It hurt a little bit. I really do like the minions, but scripting can get pretty fucking boring pretty quick.
We're not even
Yeah, I
in the
guess
late
it's not
game.
so.
Can't
I
believe
guess
you're
it's pretty
getting bored
tedious
with.
in the blitz
Why are
as
you getting
well.
bored with spreadsheets? Come on, man. It's fun. You get to play with a spreadsheet. Calculate everything.
Isn't that what brings us all together for the minions? Just a love of spreadsheets.
I don't think I've ever made a spreadsheet.
You've never made a spreadsheet?
Not for
I
Dominions.
haven't.
I've done like a list of spells to cast, and I think that's about as
Oh.
bad as it's
No.
gotten.
No. I wasn't saying actually making a spreadsheet for Dominions. I was saying that it's basically like doing a spreadsheet. Like you're kind of going through and you're kind of just doing the equivalent of a spreadsheet where you're just kind of like, okay, I got to do all these people doing all this thing, and then we got to do all these people doing all this thing.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I don't know. I like late game.
That's like the one part of the game that I don't like.
It's when you finally have all the research done, you get to do everything. Like,
At least I don't like it because everyone has all the spells and all the magic, so you have to like count. You have to do every single counter spell, every single everything.
well, you don't have to. It's
But yes, you could just lose.
That is such a fucking weird thing to see.
What?
You just
So it was like a meme involving the fighting that's going on in Papua New Guinea, which is a sentence to say, but so is comparing it to RimWorld, and it is the weirdest thing I have to say to look at urban street warfare being done with longbows.
What?
Oh, what context are they using in longbows?
Like
Curious.
just in okay, so it's tribals that are fighting in a city or in a town, I guess. So
Oh,
it is
I
like
understand.
urban combat, but like so you're in a town with electricity and there is guys running around with fucking longbows. And it is just the wildest juxtaposition to see.
You gotta send me that. It sounds a little nuts, to be honest.
Is there videos of that bit?
Here I'll post it in Gen. There's no violence or anything. It is just like I said, it's a RimWorld meme that someone did.
I'll have a look. That's fucked. Imagine having to peek a guy with an AK when you've only got to buy.
No, I think this is two different tribal groups fighting in this city. This is literally this is longbow v longbow urban warfare.
Well, that's not something I had on my list for this year, to be honest. Interesting though, huh? Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, I'm ready.
Oh my god, I clicked escape too many times again. Fuck's sake.
Look at you guys putting effort into your scripting.
Could you play Dominions with 0 scripting? Would that be possible?
Yeah,
That would be a crazy challenge.
it's hard.
Okay. Single player or multiplayer?
Let's say single player, so you have a chance.
Single player, I think you could, depending on nation. I think there are some nations that obviously allow for easier just masses of stuff. Like I do think, even though, you know, it's definitely like baby's first nation, it is my main. Like something like Niflheim, I think I could definitely see not needing a whole lot of scripting.
I
Obviously, it would
think
suck not being able to set up any communions, but
Oh, maybe? Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure Andromania against normal AI, you
Oh,
could just
yeah.
do boxes and walk around and not script at
Yeah.
all. And honestly, it might win against some players. Those doggos are nuts.
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back.
I will be done shortly.
Take your time scripting.
Just had to be the nation that a million imps couldn't defeat attacking me.
Oh,
But have you tried 2 million imps?
I need more forts for
What?
more imp mages.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, interesting battles.
at least I got the priest.
Alright, let's see how this
His
is
job
going.
was to die for the province.
God, there's so many birds.
Not the birds. Please. I have been such a good little guy, and I'm not finding anything that I need right now.
Why did your boys retreat? Did he take an arrow and retreat? That's probably what happened. Let me have a look. Oh, he definitely did. What the hell?
Yes. One of the worst things to happen as someone who plays a lot of Ind.
That's not what happened.
The single lucky arrow that just dinks you, and your guy just goes, I have to go.
Something slightly different
Oh.
happened that time.
Sturm, I don't need a temple to buy my mages.
Which ones?
All of them.
Wait, really?
Rutro Reggie.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I guess they're missing the holy tag. Add holy tag to.
They are sacred, but yeah, they're probably missing a different tag.
Yeah, that's the thing. Having a holy path makes the unit sacred, but that doesn't make it need a temple. It needs to have a different tag for that. Might be that I forgot that then. Good catch. Thank you for that one.
Wait, is it
Yeah, 'cause they're
holy
priests,
versus
too.
sacred?
They're sacred priests, and they don't need a temple.
That's weird. I always thought that if you had sacred, you did need a temple.
Well, yes, sacred and. Okay, so basically, the difference here is if these units didn't have the priest path, they wouldn't be sacred. And for a unit to need the temple, the chassis itself, the unit needs to be sacred and not just have that as an addition to having a priest path.
I guess that's kind of a funny one, actually. I don't think the letter of it does it need that actually. Let me check that. Let me see real quick.
The letter gives you priests without necessarily needing a temple, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it says that needs a temple. It's just a lab. So I was just gonna say that is kind of funny to
Though it
have
is
that.
also cap only, so.
No, any province. Any province, sorry, any fort.
Oh,
If
wait,
that's
did I
not supposed to be
change
any
that?
fort, it is any fort. It is any fort.
Might have just changed it and forgotten about it, to be honest.
Well, it was last time as well, because I remember that's one of the things that I was doing was I was
You
building
know,
forts and I was doing some of that.
I feel like it's probably fine. It's not like this is like a super strong thing to recruit.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say I don't think it needs to be that. I mean, no, I think it's fine. Being a lab, you're probably already a lab temple anyways. So saying that you need a temple, I feel that it's like you're probably like very rarely do you build forts that you don't temple in.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's probably not the most required thing. I don't think it's the most busted to be like, hey, I've got a fucking like what is it, like a 3% fucking chance or something for the guy that I hire to have a priest path to build the temple.
Yeah.
Especially because I think all of the mages now that I have are sacred anyways. So yeah, if you had a mage that can go over there to build a lab, then you had a mage that could build a temple. Oh, unless it's one of the letter of imitation. You know what? I'm overthinking it. It's fine. It is fine. But God, can I please find a fucking earth, like an earth site? I beg.
What a great time. Just sitting here, our armies staring at each other.
Well, I mean, the
I don't
PD
know.
makes a pretty big difference in a conflict.
Okay, that's going on there. Oh God, them knights fucking clap cheeks. Goddamn, 5 of them, 25 kills. It is only satyrs, but still.
Classic knights.
Wait, where are you going, by the way? Lindell.
What direct? Me?
The army
Which one?
northwest.
East?
At
Oh yeah, it's
Watronia.
Rivers. Yeah, not towards you. We have an AP anyway. I couldn't do anything.
Well, no, but I'm saying to make sure that one of us doesn't, because again, we were talking about the routing mechanic and not wanting to lose anything. So I was just making sure that neither one of us was going to lose anything if we both went for the wastes.
Which province are you concerned about?
I was going to 88. I figure you're probably not moving that much
No,
crap into
no.
a fucking wasteland province.
That's not where that's going. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
Okay, I'm making sure.
No, I understand. That makes sense. I did the same thing.
I'm just a little guy trying to make my way in the world. Resource cost.
Whoa. Did Swamp always give you penalties to attack and defense?
Yes, unless
Yeah.
it's Swamp Survival.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's good to know.
Definitely something of note. Okay, can we please patrol? I feel there's got to be another magic site here. That's why the unrest is so fucking bad. What is causing problems?
Oh wait, you actually recruited Indie Knights. Or is
Oh,
that like
they're,
PD?
they're
Ew.
pretty much comparable, aren't they?
They basically are. It's just last game I didn't see anyone make these, so I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah, I was hiring a couple as well.
They're very high
They're good if you have the
resource.
resources.
Yeah.
Like obviously when I freaking cap, actually are they the exact same price? When it's 60, 60? They are. Are they the exact same unit actually? Now I'm looking at it.
This turn might
For
take a while.
Gelmir, there
It's
might
gonna
be,
a
yeah.
battle.
19, 19, 15, 12, 16.
Oh yeah, round
No,
10.
mine are ever so slightly. Mine are ever so slightly better. So I don't know if that means maybe mine should have like an extra like 5 gold cost or something, or if the other one should be made a little bit cheaper. I don't know.
I think
Like
it's fine
much of
for
a
the normal
difference.
knights to be better than indie knights.
No, that's what I was just saying. If one of them like changed like the cost, maybe. Because I was just wondering about that. Oh, they actually have less encumbrance for the Indian Knights as well. They have a little bit less attack, a little bit less encumbrance.
Belt.
Basically the same all around though. Even morale's the same, which is actually not surprising.
We get to see a lot of thug action for goblins. They are struggling.
They are.
To be fair, they did slam into like what 200 PD there or something. 200 PD dudes. No, 150.
I do love the speed.
Everywhere there's PD.
Is there no god? Where are the fucking earth sites?
Wait, your site switching?
Not bad,
Yes.
like,
I'm like the thing is I'm actually one of the few people who actually likes remote site searches.
The
I know a
ones
lot
are
of
good.
people. I know a lot of people really hate them.
I will say, I find it so funny that these like PD commands are just shocking crap to Scions all the time.
it's ridiculous.
Those imps did well. Nice.
Oh, it's because he's a comeback caster.
I'm really
He does it.
surprised.
Yeah, the imps got
I
75
honestly, I put
kills.
all of my mages on advancing cast with no scripts. I was like, just do something. Go cast some blood spells.
Please do a thing, I beg of you.
The only people who didn't do well were the heavy cavalry. Oh gosh. That's funny.
That was 500 gold well spent.
Yeah, I think that Grafted Scion might have stayed if you hadn't taken army loss morale penalties.
Yeah.
These imps definitely need like the demon power bonus.
Do they? I think they did fine.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. I'm still in the middle of watching it, but yeah,
Doing their
Just
best.
barely got your guys to route.
Hey, don't underestimate fiery imps, they can be pretty good.
Oh, you can get a double
Yeah,
crossbow.
especially when you have like 100 of them.
That's crazy.
It's not like they're that pricey to make either.
Oh man, one of the
And my
provinces
mages didn't die. Incredible.
has like 200 crossbow in it. That's ridiculous.
The dismounted Eclipse Crest Knights are so strong.
Yeah,
I can't believe I killed 40.
they are really damn good. I'm mostly just in awe at how many Blackhawks I'm seeing this game.
That's just cookies.
Is it just me?
I think so. Are there others?
No, it's literally just Cookie with billions of Blackhawks. Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. I have a reputation to uphold for armies of garbage.
Fair enough. Also, wow, snakes really do mess up knights, huh?
Oh, turtle warriors. Going for that province. Underwater.
Wait, what's with an underwater province?
I just turtle warriors, man. It's the only troop you get typically from Indies. To go underwater. It's just a classic thing.
Oh wait, what? Who the fuck is that? Whomst is that? Who the fuck even are you? That's Indies. That's that.
Oh, that's for the deep root if it looks like Indies.
No. What I'm saying is that I got a freaking piece of Diplo from somewhere. I'm like, where the fuck are you? I don't even, I don't even see anything from the person. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Am I stupid? Maybe I'm stupid. Wait, is it you? Whose is this? I think it's you. Okay, it's you. Okay. You know what? I'm sure this is considered an internal affair. I'll let you guys just keep clapping each other.
Yeah, don't worry about that, man. Whatever that was, it's all
There's
good.
there's no warning bossing say around here, my lord. It's truly fine. Just go about your business. Go back to your serpenty ways. Fucking snake bastard.
Whoa.
Man folk have real things to do.
I don't think they can deal with normal people either. They have the fucking tree people. That's not normal.
The fucking tree people. What's fucking next? Little fucking frogs.
The Oracle envoys aren't fucking normal either. They got blue skin.
Frogs
Yeah,
and lizards should be friends.
I feel like we're about to start a fucking race war, mate. What are we doing? Feel like you're trying to incite something pretty fucked up.
I don't worry
Just
about the
like-
Oracle envoys. They're just happy little squid people.
No, squids, okay, that's right, draw the line, actually. Everything else is fine. Frogs and blue people, we're good. Tree
Well,
people,
they are
even
blue.
I can understand, but oh, those squids. I fucking hate them.
Ah, yes. Squid hate. Wonderful.
I like playing as squids.
I've seen enough memes about keeping them off our holy land. The best fucking Dominion meme.
When you see a beast evolving, push it back in. Yep.
I actually got that. What did I save that as?
That's one of the classics, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yep, that's the one.
Our blessed
Yeah.
ground. My God, I know he's squidding me.
Gonna be saving that one as well, I think.
What position would you even use this, bro?
Where the fuck even is that? I'm building a Warhammer tokens. God, I did make that one shitty meme. Forgot that I made that. I made this a while ago. Is that a man shrimp?
Oh, that thing, yeah.
I know.
Uh,
Is
That's
that
funny.
a man shrimp?
I think I got one about the Dominion shrimps as well. Let me see.
Wait, is there another shrimp from Dominions? That's the friggin'
Nah, someone at some point made a shrimp pretender.
Oh.
I think. Do I have it saved? I don't think I do.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And is it this? Yeah, I think this is the one. He's your shrimp sorcerer. Maybe a clumsy candidate forgot it, but they used their tail to fling themselves out of awkward theological debates.
I never really got this one clipped, but I just had I had this happen to me in an actual game, and I was like, I had to freaking clip it.
Let's have a look. Oh shit! It's a spring. That's funny. That's it's how the fuck is that even possible, man?
So I,
Well,
I,
if you
I
if
think
you cast
so. What
flight
it
on
was,
them,
yes, it was that it casted flight on itself, and then it was fleeing. So it got routed. So it fucking just flew away.
So our mobiles can flee if they are flying.
So
It got
it's one of those
patched.
things.
It got patched.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that did get patched because there was a lot of stuff that the mobiles weren't supposed to be able to do. When it happened, when I had that, I had to fucking clip it. I think I named it something like "My people need me." I must go. My people need me. It's just I fucking died when that happened. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, Zan mono dropped me and his monolith flew across the map. I was like, this is unfair.
Ah, yes, when the monolith fucking flies, perfect. It's just like, oh, it's a regular mono drop. It then flies to your back line. Oh, wait a minute. No, 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 no. Finally. Holy fuck game. Holy shit. So there's like 13 casts and I found something, finally.
I got more air income.
You don't need that. Stop sending birds.
So, just for you.
Just for you.
I think
Just a widow fucky wucky.
meanwhile, Stormwell here just fighting into billions of PD dumps.
It's working, bro. Can't fault it till you try it.
How do you get so much money?
who? Me?
I got a little. I don't know. I'm just got a bit of land.
It's like
Yeah.
every province has like 50 PD.
He's just a little guy.
Just a little very rich guy.
A
I
very
actually-
rich guy.
I did go scales, so I probably have more money than you.
Yeah, I love scales.
I went to a bit of scales.
Just a bit, everyone is a little bit of scales is a
A
treat.
bit of scales.
God, it's
Did you go-
it's
did
so
you go
sad to
deaf?
see that thing get shocking graphs.
Did that happen again? Surely not.
No, they just got beaten to death by barbarians.
Oh wait, it's a barbarian province.
Well, celebrants are basically barbarians with magic
Yeah.
weapons.
True.
Okay. That's absolutely lovely. Wait a moment. Didn't I get something somewhere? No.
Well,
I
you
didn't.
broke his morale. He ran away. What the fuck? Why didn't the other troops leave?
I've got other things to do.
God damn. Those magic weapons fucked him up.
God damn!
They're definitely a pretty good anti-thug. Those celebrants.
Oh god. Oh no. I don't know. Can we hold? Hold the line.
Yeah, they're pretty decent at that.
We die standing. Nobles. What the fuck? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Turn
Ooh!
stern.
An actual decent chance of astral, I see. Oh ho!
Wait, you're not just swimming in Astral?
Just
I
convert, man.
fucking wish, my boy. I'm trying to make these goddamn guardian golems, but the fuckers are hiding from me.
I think the archers are OP.
Have you tried just finding a Tower of the Silver Order?
Also, it's only half, like, to convert. It's pretty...
Is there a site where you can recruit the golems?
No.
I don't think so.
But they are summons for most nations.
Doesn't every single nation get them? Just one not?
Nope, the underground nations don't.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You know, the one nation you're playing doesn't have it, mate. You're the only
That's
one.
brutal. That is brutal.
Basically, yeah. Mogwin and Deeproot and I think Nokron don't get it.
Just fucking.
To be fair, I mean, I could add it to Mogwin, I guess. For Deeproot, I feel like I should just add the other golems that are in the DLC instead.
Oh my. Why the fuck is everyone doing this? Does anyone want to ask about diplomacy before I get fucking messages in the mail?
Mm,
That's how you ask about diplomacy. You send a message.
You're just sending the fucking diplomacy. It's just the message where I get, oh, would you like to accept it or would you like to hurt me? If you say no, I bleed.
I sent you a message.
Wait, I have no idea. Wait, the messenger's arriving at the same time as the.
Exactly.
different things.
Yeah, well, I mean, they take time to travel. It's not like there's teleportation.
They don't. We don't have astral magic. Sorry.
Well, maybe if but he doesn't, so he can't really pick up the call, you know?
I'm just gonna say I have no astral yet. I'm leaving you on red. I'm sorry. No, that would be unread. I
I
haven't
just
read it
have
yet.
like blood and fire.
Hey, you do have some definite nature.
I don't know. Wait, if you got
That's
okay,
true.
you know
I
what you
just
should
am
be
not
doing?
recruiting them.
Smoke signals. Smoke signals. That's how we'll communicate.
That's true. We both like fire.
Yes, exactly. We'll just do that on our border. I didn't realize you said diversion as well. Well, I have to accept it now.
I'm the frogs and you're the lizards.
Frogs, lizards, lizard. God damn, I get that so much. Gecko.
Of course, we would call them geckos.
No, I get that. I was saying that one of my. I had said gecko, and then someone clipped that, and then they replaced it with the fucking lizard meme, so that it's the fucking word gecko that I'm saying like a dozen times. That. That. Okay. Looking fucking beautiful. Sexy even. Gorgeous.
Pretty chill game.
Maybe cancel that actually. Cancel that and start doing that. Hmm.
I'd say the PD is more powerful because of the prevalences of just pikemen and crossbowmen in every single PD province.
Over the humans. I could
Yeah.
replace
There's a
bunch
lot of weak
the-
humans though. You probably got some bad rolls because there's tons of weak humans that I was able to roll through.
Yeah, I've there's an okay amount of them, but
I could still drop the amount of crossbowmen and replace them with archers, I guess.
I don't know. I'm talking about province defense specifically. From you just get once you go past 20 or whatever it is, you get all those pikemen and crossbowmen national ones.
Oh, that's what you mean.
I thought that was pretty powerful.
Yes, fair. That is a lot of potential crossbows.
A massive attack density from the pikes.
It's a
Hmm.
huge cost though.
Numbing 8.
Most of the provincial troops are not very good most of the time.
Oh god, I remember that was something you could script. Makes me sad. Back when you could actually really easily script like stuff like Kala mages to actually fly to the back line and then cast spells.
Wouldn't that bring them into like melee range though?
Yeah, but so for like some of their stuff, like their like especially the Eagle Kings, like with some of the really close range, really devastating air attacks, like there was some really nice stuff that you could do.
Oh, like shockwave and so on, you mean?
Yeah. So like there was like some crazy stuff, but obviously when there's only like 2 fucking nations in the game that actually could really do stuff reliably, it did make them feel a little bit powerful in those regards. But
Hmm.
I'd love if that got brought back.
I wasn't even aware that was removed.
Yeah, it was removed in like Dominion's 5. I think it was like 5 that got rid of it. 4, I believe, still had it, and then I think it was when we hit 5, that was when they had removed the ability to like go to the rear and cast spells.
To be
There's some weird
fair,
like.
I was really playing during 4, so if it wasn't 5, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I've been playing since Dominion's 3. 'Cause I was playing
Back
with
then I
it.
was still into fighting games instead.
Nah, I was still a nerd back then because that was when I was in high school.
Didn't they also remove a bunch of buildings between like Dominion 4 and 5?
Yeah, there was
Yes.
yeah, you used to be able to
There's
build
road.
like yeah, you'd also be able to build roads. There was also a lot more stuff in the fort that you used to be able to make that's now just tied to the fort. Like for example, like the larders and stuff, it was like for supplies. You used to actually be able to build something specifically there. So like you would build a fort and then you'd have like I think it was 3 options, I think, for building stuff. I know it was roads, the supplies, and I can't remember if there was something tied specifically to the walls or towers. I can't remember what it was. I know there's something weird. It was also back in the days, back in I think 3 still had it. I think it was gone in 4, but it might have still been 4 and then gone in 5. Was that if you had flying, you could actually you didn't have to siege a province. You could actually just fly in.
Oh, huh. Okay.
So
That makes
yeah, like
sense.
it does make sense. It definitely made it really annoying if you were like a new person to the game and you weren't like properly PDing. So like you'd have a fort that you just built and then someone would like spam cast you for fucking wind call, and all of a sudden you would have like 150 birds that would just fly into your fucking fort and kill the one guy, and all of a sudden,
I mean,
ugh.
that would have helped me in this underground combat here. Could have taken like a palisades or something.
Yep, no, it was again, it was a nice thing, but it was also like I said, it was very annoying to play against, especially because again, stuff like Calum as well, because like obviously Calum is like pretty fucking good. So obviously, if 150 birds fly into your province and attack your fort, okay, that's annoying, but it's not that bad. But if 200 fucking ice guard all of a sudden
Oh,
fly over your wall and just land, and it's like, oh no.
yeah, that would be a little weird. Would you say it's better or worse now without the buildings?
I think in some ways it's better. I do kind of agree that obviously the game got a little weird with the whole idea of like being able to build infrastructure. I I did like it, but that is because I do like roads. Because I feel that, like, especially if you map nuke, or even if you do it in regular games, like, roads basically almost never come up. Like,
Yeah.
they exist, but they're so rare, even in, like, the vanilla map generation, that
Mm.
I'd love for them to either make it so there is a smarter generation for roads, or bring it back so that we can make them, because it feels so annoying to have a mechanic in the game that you will. I've gone several, like, long games where I've never seen a road. Like, hell, in the map that we're on right now, I have literally a single province that is tied to a road, and it's literally just between one province and another. That's not even any other province that's connected to this road. It's just a single road.
Mm. Yeah, it really doesn't come up much. Well, to be fair, it depends on the map. I think on like the vanilla maps, they're very common.
Maybe it's been a while. I've definitely done some single player stuff. I still feel that you don't see them that often. I know in map nuke they're very rare.
To be fair, I'm not in like multiple times also just asked to just remove roads from the map. So people also seem to not like it if they get generated.
I think part of that might be because that it feels so random. I think that might be why people don't like them as much in map nuke.
Mm.
That could be it, because again, like it
Though them
feels
would
like
be
very.
interesting.
I feel they're just a little too random, is what it is. It is just. I'd like to see them actually try and generate where the roads are going somewhere. Now, obviously, some people still are like in that super mindset of like everything's got to be super balanced and it's not balanced if there's some roads there but not other places. I
This
sort of
is
understand that, but
the wrong game for those people.
well, yeah, but that's the reason why people use map nuke. People use map nuke the most because it gives you the most balanced game, even though this game is so asymmetrical.
I mean,
think that
I
everyone wants that.
I had a map nuke region that gave me like 850 gold income. I don't know. And normally map nuke gives extra.
to be honest, it's just that the vanilla
It's
generation
more
is so
theoretically
bad.
balanced.
Like, there's so many situations where being on the vanilla map is just horrible. I remember I hosted like a blitz for like myself and a friend and myself once, where it's just the two of us playing. And like 10 turns in, we noticed that there's like a river running between us and we can't even reach each other. And stuff like that. Or where the game just decides, oh yes, you're gonna have like a 2-province cap circle. I think if that wasn't the case, I'd not really be using map nuke much.
Yeah. I think that's what I like Map Atlas for.
Yeah. If I host another blitz, I might try that one.
Yeah, like I said, actually, I'm not sure if you did or not. I mean, obviously, like, we're in the middle of a blitz, so obviously I'm not gonna ask you to, like, hey, leave and start looking for stuff. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind posting either the link to Atlas or show some maps for it, because I'm very curious to see how the generation looks. Because you made it sound really interesting. I'd love to actually see that. Because yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back into hosting some blitz and do that. Because, like I said, while I do like Map Nuke for its balance, obviously Map Nuke kind of looks like ass.
Yeah, it really does.
Like, that's my only problem with it. I do like the kind of balance on trying to make it so that everyone's on kind of equal footing. Okay, let's see what we get.
Hope we get a nation gen Dump 6 eventually. That was fun, that one.
Oh my god, I was so sad that the Dom 5 one fell through, because I don't know if you were signed up for it, but there was the everything gen game and nothing came of that. I was so sad. Oh, I was so sad. I wanted to play that.
Would also be nice. One that just like
Yep.
simplifies everything. You know, throw out the
Yep.
code.
Yep. The everything gen though was set to be crazy because they were working on nation gens, item gens, mercenary gens, throne gens.
Oh, too much, bro. Stop.
Oh no, I know. No, I know. Obviously, it's something you're not gonna do much, but it was the fact that all of those gens were being worked on. So if you wanted to have a game,
it's amazing, bro. That sounds good.
and it was gonna be fucking chaos, and it fell through, and I was so excited to try because it was gonna be just goofy. It was just gonna be totally fucking stupid as fuck. I think they were also working on. I think there was another one that was Bless Gen, I think, as well.
I think for that one you need to actually modify your game files though, right? You can't just mod that in
Yeah,
5.
no. There was some weird stuff that you had to do. There was a little bit of work. It wasn't too bad. I think you had to use like a special exe to run it, because I think that the exe actually ties in where the blesses are being drawn from. Because I believe by default the blesses are, at least in 5, I think, were hard coded. So you had to do something that kind of unhard. It was weird. It was fun though, because you got some. There was some wild bless effects from that. It was goofy.
I'm so sad with how restrictive blast modding is, by the way.
Yeah.
There's so much cool stuff you could be doing with that, and it's just not possible.
Oh yeah, no, I know. There was, oh god, what were some of the ones that I really liked? There was Formation Fighter as a bless.
I think there's also
That would be a
shrinking
crazy
your
fucking
sacreds as a
blessing.
blast, which is even better, right?
Which one was
That
it?
could be good too.
They can shrink your sacreds in addition with that as
Yep.
well.
Yep, there was
But
a
size 6s to the
Yep.
size 5 would be brilliant.
Just in case you ever want these like size 1 Van Heers or something.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
No, it was goofy as fuck. So like, it was very funny because I think sometimes the game wouldn't be able to handle it properly. And I believe what I had done for it was Dom 5 that this was. So that was back when it was the 1 to 6 sizes. And I had played as the the fucking Frost Goblins, Beatyheim, and doing Formation Fighter with the Rimbatir and having like 16 on a tile.
Oh, ridiculous, man.
And obviously the game can't actually show that. So it would just look like 6, but you'd be able to right click it and see there was like 16 of them on a tile. It was the deadliest tile you'd ever run into.
That is pretty good though. What other
Yeah,
bosses were there that were actually all that good? I think there
there
were.
was I know there was stuff like there was Temple Summoner as like a bless. I remember one was like, it was like a crazy one. It was like a blood one, and it was fucking Demon Knights as a Temple Summon.
Oh, I remember seeing that. That seems so
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Damn, that would be fucking powerful.
There was a lot of goofy ones. There's a lot of good ones. And again, I really do wish that Kristoff and I think it's Steven, not Sven. I keep wanting to say Sven because I keep wanting to think like it's like Slavic, but I think it's Steven or Stefan.
I don't remember, to be honest. I only talked to Christoph.
Yeah, but my point is, I would love for them to understand that this is a game and to allow people to like do stuff for it. It's
Yeah, it
very
would be
good
quite nice.
guys, very good guys. But I think it does not help that they're kind of like they're older and they're not like gamers. I think that's kind of what leads to that kind of divide where for them they're like, well, why does the community want to do this? Like we've given them this thing. Yeah, we're giving you guys some tools, but why do you need everything? Like what does that do for you guys? It's like because we want to do fun stuff. Yeah, but why?
Oh, that reminds me so much about that like temperature scale thing. Did I tell you about
Right.
that last time?
I
So
think we were talking. Yeah, that how there's not a way to.
okay, so basically, Deeproot in this mod used to be able to go to like Cold 5 of the Twin Bird Pretender. And it turns out you didn't get extra points for going past like Cold 3 or something. So
I
asked
think it's the
Christopher
fifth.
like,
I think it's the
I
fifth
remember
one
that.
that you don't get the point for.
could
I
be.
think it's actually efficient to do that.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think we had talked about that. How that Niflheim can do it.
Yeah.
I think that was why you said it was. So maybe it might be that if it wasn't a Niflheim, it might be that. It might
Yeah,
be that if you
Niflheim and Abyssia specifically can go to 5 and it works for them.
No, I think what it was though that as you said, I think that it was that I think that was why you were upset.
You
I
can
think it
only
was that. I
deviate
think it
so
was.
far from the default. That's the issue.
Yeah. I think it was that you were saying that that even though there's nations that do it, I think it was that mod nations can't. Even though there's vanilla. I think that's what you might have said because I think that was why we brought up Niflheim.
Yeah. So I asked him like, is this a bug like that this doesn't work? And he's like, well, you can't do this in vanilla. Like, yes, but you made it so I can mod this. So why wouldn't this have any effect? It's like, well, you can't do it in vanilla. Thanks, I guess.
Well, he answered your question. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get Atlas Maps then check that out. Name your price. I'm sorry to say, buddy, but I will be giving you $0. No, not $100. No.
You don't want to give him $100?
Oh, there's literally no thanks. Just bring me to the down ones button. That would have been better.
You made a lot of these like Lanedale marksmen, didn't you?
They're the best unit in the entire nation, so
I wouldn't disagree. They are pretty damn good.
oh damn, you actually beat a PD. PD failure detected. Not good.
Stuff is definitely having a rough time with the PD here, yeah.
Why are the independents declared war on me?
Yeah, I've noticed that you've gotten like knight attack
20
like every single turn or something.
55 knights
Yeah, in 2
in my
provinces
cap
as well.
circle. Like the
God
fuck?
damn.
God
I got
damn.
the same thing. It's pretty bad.
I will say one of the. I've told that one before. One of the worst games that I was in that we actually had to roll back was a game that I lost on turn 2.
Barbarians or something.
No, troglodytes.
Oh, chocolate. That's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was the thing was it was on the, so I guess it was technically turn 1. I guess is a loss, not turn 2, because it was like the rolling over from 1 to 2. My capital got attacked by a max roll of troglodytes, so it was 2 or 3 leaders with like 38 trogs, and all of a sudden it's like, guys, we gotta have to roll back a turn. I've lost already. I can't play the game. Because obviously you don't have enough fucking stuff you hired turn fucking 1 to deal with 40 trogs.
You didn't just take an awake to deal with that?
Well, I had no. The thing was, it wouldn't even have helped because the fucking thing that I went awake was, I believe I was playing End and I went one of the mobiles.
Oh.
So he wouldn't have even been able to leave if I had him. So it was just like, wait for your god to wake up. And I'm like, my god can't help. You could sit out there at the walls and stare out angrily. Fuck off. Oh, I got one. I finally got Astral. I have no pearls.
Can always alchemize for him, I guess.
I have to if I want to make one of these, even as a meme.
What do you need? Astral pairs to make the golems?
Yeah, I just want to check out they actually, like, I'm gonna make, like, obviously the thing is they're fucking expensive. It is 8 astral pearls for a single guardian golem and 10 for the archer. So
Yes, this would be the best one because you can just put it at the back and it just shoots through.
Yep, the ranged one does have AoE arrows, so
yeah.
Anyone want to trade me air gems?
What ratio?
You don't need more birds.
he always needs more birds.
Yeah, I don't know. I hear I need more birds.
The bird
Well,
is the
does anyone
way.
want to buy blood slaves or fire gems? I have
How much
boatloads
do
of
you have?
them.
Do you have air gems?
I do have some air income actually.
Me too.
Nice.
What's
Oh.
what's your rate for air gems in gold?
Gold now. Interesting.
I normally do 1-to-1.
1 to 1.
Okay, that sounds
For
fair.
gold and gems. That's great.
I was gonna say, I think that, yeah, we're definitely on 2 different lines of thought there with 1 to 1. 1 gold
get
for 1
like-
air gem seems
Yeah,
fair. I'll give
yeah.
you 5.
Maybe like 20 or 10 to 1, man. But
Gold to gems, I don't know. Normally, like, was the going rate like 35 gold per gem.
Like 30, 35, I think.
Because what is it? You can turn fire gems into money at 35 per
Oh, that's
without
right.
alchemy. So it has to be at least that.
What if you have alchemy? Does that mean you can leverage that?
If you have alchemy, it's better. It's not like Dom 5 chicken better, but it's still better.
Wait, can't you do the chicken build anymore with Nicole?
The alchemy tag got nerfed.
Wait, really? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. The chicken was too strong, I guess.
That's legitimately sad. Why would they nerf such a thing?
Yeah,
Did to my
it
boy.
wasn't my favorite nerf of all the nerfs they've done, but I think maybe they thought that players turning 200 fire gems into thousands of gold was a little game warping.
I mean, if they build a god around it, I think that's pretty fine.
The only reason I would think they're thinking that now is because they were trying to tweak all the gold costs for everyone making more gold normally. That's the only thing I can kind of think of. Is they were trying to change how like mages are cost. So I'm assuming that might be tied to it because they made mages more expensive. So maybe that's like the weird thought process.
There
Like
you
we
go.
don't want people to be able to make too much gold and then hire even more mages than normally they'd be able to, considering people are already making more money. It's the only thing I can think of. A little weird.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't always feel like more money. Mages cost a lot more. We've had a lot of inflation in Dominions.
Luckily not on the troops at least.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I think that's kind of what the thing was because they said that it's a really weird thing because as well because they made forts more expensive.
yeah,
So
it's
like
just like capitalism. The employees cost the same as they did in the 80s, right? Oh, there we go.
True.
But
Okay, let's see. How do I?
but upper management makes more, and infrastructure costs more.
I dare you to attack Shade Forest, man.
Is another PD dump waiting for him in province after that, or?
There's definitely no PD increase in there, man. Don't worry.
There's no PD in Basing Say.
You're gonna regret this, Cookies. I read a book.
What about?
It happened to be the Art of War.
It's a book about
Yeah, 'cause
fireballs.
No, don't do it.
what does the Art of War tell you, bro? Feed your troops.
Also, I have about 30 more minutes, guys. At least on my
Okay.
end. I can always go AI,
Listen.
but
Let's try and get a massive battle in then.
God. I really wish I had
EVG.
anything properly prepared. I really feel like this has just been like I've almost been playing this like a normal game, which is funny.
I've been having a good time with Landil. I kind of have a long-term game plan, but it is kind of a rush nation with all the Evo you get.
Yeah,
Early
they do
on.
get a lot of early Evo so fraud people.
I want to
did
try
you
and get
make a
some
bunch of the perfumers?
they're not actually the best Evo mage for Landil, I don't think. The Golden Order get Holy 3, and there's a national spell to cast a shitload of magic damage, armor piercing, like projectiles.
Oh, okay. That must have been one of the changes that happened right after I played it.
Yeah, Lendl did get a lot of national spells after that.
Ooh.
Could be some interesting battles this turn. Alright.
Let's see those interesting battles then.
Nothing happened. Whole lot of nothing, mate.
Nothing ever happens.
Whoa. Okay.
You keep killing my cavemen.
Keep dodging each other, man. How much damage does a Great Club Caveman do? Or do they just get clubs?
Looks
So
like
that was just the
28.
PD dump.
That's not bad. There may have been a PD dump at some point, yes. But not in that place. Oh no, my only weakness. A PD lowering event.
Hundreds of gold loss.
Landell, ministers are seething. They can get pretty expensive, the PD loss events, when you have higher. Like, wait, if you have 100 PD and you lose 10 PD or 15 PD, there's a minus 15 PD event. That's a lot of gold. to
I did
lose.
have like 30 PD and then lost 10. That was really sad.
I don't commonly go to 100 PD in multiplayer games, but I can
I
imagine
don't
that
think it's
losing
ever
that
really
much.
a case for it.
If you only have a single province, maybe.
I like the thought of having enough money while you only have a single profit and stuff. Afford 100
nice.
gold
Oh,
PD. I have put every dollar I have into saying fuck you.
Gets killed by one, like fucking elf. What happened to all those mercs you hired, man? Those Mogwin mercs must have been annihilated.
They tried to fight some basic PD and got slaughtered. Or just some basic indies. So it's kind of on their own fault.
Maybe for next version I should also start replacing some of the mercs by now.
Oh, that would be sick, man. Wonder
I'd
what.
like to see that.
Definitely have some frog mercs.
Should get the rest of
Yeah,
the
of
cave
course.
indies.
Yeah, the issue with the cave indies is just we need something good to replace them with, and we haven't made anything yet. But we're also kind of running out of like enemies to replace them with.
Yeah, I don't know because at least because I've spent most of my game down here. It's like, why are there
That is a good
cavemen and
question.
sinos everywhere? I would rather see
Yeah.
I
rather
haven't
see the
looked into
fun
the
stuff.
cave section. I wonder what's going down there. Let's have a look. Oh shit.
We're having a great time.
I've been in total war with Stormvale for so long.
Yeah, it has been a long, long and grueling war.
A long war. It's been a tough war.
It may be decided shortly, depending on what happens.
I do like saying that as someone who has basically sat and vibed
I was about to say, you've been a piece this whole time, haven't you?
Because everyone keeps going, well, Carvey, would you like diplomacy? I'm too
Well,
nice
I
of a
mean,
guy. I'm just like, fine. I
you're
will
peaceful
spare
enough
you
from
my
the get.
wrath, for as there's that guy next to you who I could attack. Hey, Carvey, I'm here. Would you like a diplomacy? I'm sure there's someone else somewhere.
Gives you a
Let me
chance to
go
do
down the
research,
list. Diplomacy, 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 diplomacy. Fuck. I don't know. I could start throwing firecrackers underground.
Well, you definitely
No,
should be
that's where
doing
I
that.
live.
Got no water nation, so I got nothing to do with all these fucking car batteries.
Recusant Warrior looks cool. I like the sprite.
Which one?
Recusant Warrior.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty neat. It's one of the more recent ones we made. We're also
Cool.
gonna use those to replace horrors eventually with Tarnished. So with player characters.
So, like, instead of call horror, it's call tarnished.
We might remove the horror spell or make it a different one, but for the Cataclysm you're just gonna be assaulted by like starting classes and stuff like that.
I'm just
Would
sitting
they
Oh,
there
yeah.
thinking.
They probably come back, right? Since they're tarnished. Immortal, maybe?
I'm just sitting there thinking where it's just like, I don't think I have anything to fear. Someone casts greater horror at you. Let me solo her shows up. Oh!
Oh shit, how do you stat that guy, man?
He's on the list, we will need to make a sprite for that, yes.
There are a lot of minor characters that aren't necessarily in the scope of this mod, potentially. Depends, I guess. Could be good for mercenaries and other things.
Which ones?
Yeah, there's a lot of mercenary
Like,
type stuff that you could do with that.
some of the bosses that aren't necessarily aligned, like I don't know, so Gideon and Nofter or something.
I think Gideon's also a Tarnished also, he would probably only show up during Cataclysm.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think having tarnished as like little mercenary groups is pretty cool. Like all the different tarnished NPCs could lead their own mercenary group.
Yeah, the main issue with that is that what this is depicting is supposed to happen, I think, like a couple centuries earlier than the events of the game.
Hmm.
So some of these
Yeah, that
just
makes
wouldn't
sense.
be around yet. We're currently thinking of maybe making some sprites from the like older Dark Souls games to put in there as mercs and some of the stronger like horror versions.
Could be nice. You could have Havel or something. Or Havel, I mean.
We just have a Deacons of the Deep that just spawns more shitty priests.
Oh, God. There are some fucking disgusting bosses, man, that don't even deserve to be in this one.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Phalanx?
I mean, the Phalanx is actually a pretender at the moment, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I love that one.
There's a different Phalanx in like Dark Souls 1 or whatever.
Well, it's a Demon Souls, but like I said,
Yeah.
we actually did make that as a knock from Pretender.
No, I forgot.
Or
I
Deep
thought it
Root,
was
or
a
no,
different-
not Deep Root. The other
Yeah,
underground
yeah,
one.
Knockron.
I thought that was a different Phalanx. I guess there's multiple iterations of that boss.
Yeah, we looked for the one for how it's depicted in the Demon Souls remake.
Oh, okay.
It
Pinwheel?
should have more shields. Does having more shields help you?
Sadly, it does not. Otherwise, it would have a ton of them.
How do you simulate that? Maybe Protected Force. And Air Shield, I guess you could put on it. Protected Force and Air Shield, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be cool.
The thing is, though, having one shield and a lot of unsurroundable makes you just block more stuff with that shield, so that works too.
Yeah.
Oh, you put PD there too?
Was there a massive battle somewhere? Let's have a look. There were some PD battles. Oh, there was a real battle. with PD. We just get PD pedals here.
You thought I wouldn't defend myself from your birds?
I finally had my champion has fought omniscience.
Has it finally
How'd they
come to
do?
pass?
They died immediately.
Oh my god. My 60 magic weapon halberds just torn up to shreds. Not even fighting your knights, just getting killed by the PD.
Oh.
Oh, you're right. This would be pretty good with Storm, this nation. I should have gone for some of those dragon guys sooner. Because you could get all the honed bolt people casting the better spell.
Yep.
I should have done that.
Or just an actually, armor negating lightning bolt.
Oh well, too late now.
Are we fighting our epic confrontation here?
Oh,
Let's
an
go.
assassination attempt. A successful one. Fucking horrors, man. I got a horror attack. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, instant horror mark.
You have so many cavemen.
Oh, he misses the smite. It's over. He's going for triple rings. Does he hit? Nah, he missed. Oh, misses another smite. He's resisting. Oh, the fucking peasant just came to attack the spine membrane horror with his pitchfork. Instantly annihilated. Holy shit. Gotta love the assassinations, man. Because they can just go anyway. He got paralyzed. He's fucked now.
It can go either way. Fuck.
Oh, the unarmed woman is now attacking the commoner. Let's see what she does. Oh, actually survived one stinger. Impressive. Poisoned. Oh, he actually did hit once with this smite. Got it to 1 HP. Almost killed it. It ran out of Mind Blast. Oh, no. How does that work? Just decided to stop casting it.
I think that's fatigue based now.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't out of fatigue, so I don't know. Just
I
decided
think
to
it
go
stops
early.
around like 50% or something.
Oh, then that's what it was. Yeah, it's not 50 fatigue. Ah, it ends. The Holy Avenger didn't even kill it. Fuck.
Oh wait, I just realized there's that on this nation as well. Sturm. I just realized that. Same problem that someone else was mentioning with one of their commanders. The Inquisitor, despite being Sacred Priest, does not require temple. Just
Oh,
allowed.
god damn it. Yeah, let me just note that down as well then.
I'm gonna enjoy watching this PD get slaughtered. This will be crazy. This is one of the better provinces because it's got double crossover. Oof, that's the lightning bolts. Just emptying squares. The Stormfolk Axemen, or the Fringefolk Axemen aren't bad. The powerful version, not the little ones.
The big X guys, the executioners.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
What the fuck? My capital lab got blown up. Fuck you. 600 gold. Fucking bullshit. Oh, I can't even recruit a commander. Fuck's sake. Every single thing in this nation requires a lab and a temple, man. Or a lab or a temple.
Wait, every single thing? I guess
Oh.
aside from like the noble commander.
The noble commander in the page, yeah. And then there's like the omen killer only needs a lab.
Yep.
The perfumer as well, I guess. There's a few
I mean,
things.
yeah, those are just default mages. If you had picked the other pretender, you could have the Knight Rider captain, I guess.
Nah, they need a temple as well, because they have that holy path.
Right.
I don't know. Not too big of a deal. Stormvale is under siege.
For how long?
We'll see.
I have nothing.
Oh, you have your god. I did see that.
Well, let's see if he can get me out of this mess. Although I don't have high hopes.
It just depends.
Does anyone have construction?
I don't know. I was planning on going for it eventually, but then I had to send a million mages into combat instead of researching. The golem archers are definitely worth it. Spent too long this turn looking at battles, so now I have to make up lost time.
Oh yeah, by the way, Cookies, for how much longer do you have time?
Probably like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Been enjoying my war with Mogwin. I mean, you guys don't have to stop. I could just go AI if it's set to like a decent AI difficulty.
I don't actually remember what else I did too.
It'll probably
But
just
other
be
side, I feel like, let me just look
The
at the
AI
time.
does like casting birds,
Ah, yeah.
but at
So,
least they'll do you
Like,
justice.
yeah, you won't notice anything
nothing has
different.
changed.
Alright, here we go.
I mean, in 20 minutes, that's 2 a.m. for me. That's also a pretty good time for me to call it, I think.
There should be at least one massive battle here.
Did you attack the hole?
No, you were supposed to
No.
attack me.
Oh, but I have my Dominion and my God.
Oh, there was some massive battles. What the fuck? Why am I getting so... Is somebody calling horrors down on me, man? Nah,
Here we go.
it's
The
fine.
luck events are finally coming in. Here we go.
Misfortune. Alright, let's have this look at this Stormvale battle. Your god has so many attacks, I thought he would do way better.
Well, that did not go well.
Oh, it's the other god that has the attacks, I think. This one's still pretty good.
Yeah, 60 of these poor frogs cannot hold up.
The tree sentinels are pretty fast. You didn't have much time to set up.
Mm.
If you had another few turns, maybe it would have gone better.
Yeah, probably should have gone scales.
All right.
Scales
So are
just
you
buffing the knights.
attacking me?
I'm defending the whole. It's the province that started this whole thing. It doesn't even have good PD in it.
I thought this other army was going to do better, although I did assemble a mighty horde.
Shade beasts. No.
My golden orders, I think smite might be better just because of the reliability. Unless you have a shitload of enemies, the Evo spell might not be worth it. Guess it depends.
Two kind of different things. Smite is also among negates, while triple rings of light I think isn't.
Yeah, I think you just get the damage if you hit them with triple rings. So it's a very powerful spell, but just because of how they use it can be inaccurate.
Hmm. I'm honestly a bit surprised how poorly the grafted silence did though, I will say.
You
They
and
were
me both.
They were facing some pretty fucking fierce competition, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, lane the Knight Captains probably are like the worst thing for them to run into in the backline as well.
It happened every single time. It was so fucked.
Granted, I think you can fix that alone by just having a Storm Spool or something on them.
Yeah, if I had time to forge.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm not even construction 5 yet.
I'm on instruction 0.
I think it's a bit sad that you can't forge items as Construction 0 at all anymore.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
big part of Titans too, which is kind of sad because they already feel weak enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
felt
feel the Scions
really
could be
weird.
good tugs the late game, but
Hmm. I think they kind of just lack the clear to just kill stuff quickly enough. So you just gotta give them like some weapon for that.
You could give them another, like, sword attack or something.
Hmm.
What attacks do they make in the game? Is it just with the swords, or do they grab with their hand?
They stab you with the sword, they bash you with the shield, they scream at you, I think. That's about it.
Could do a shield bash. Is an innate attack or something?
Yeah, the issue with that is they wouldn't lose it even if they don't have the shield anymore.
Oh, you're right.
If it's
yeah.
innate.
I don't know, then. Guess you can't do that.
To be fair, I think it's fine if they just need a bit of kitting out. At the end of the day, they're still like a mage with a lot of paths.
They're supposed to be barbarians. I'm curious. Are the celebrants intended to be 20 rec points?
Yeah, they're supposed to be a bit more pricey because of the magic weapons with life drain.
Okay. I was thinking that was probably was contributing. I was wondering if that would make more sense to do that as more resources than rec points.
I mean, potentially on the other hand though, they do not wear any armor and the stuff they're wielding is basically just bones on the stick.
That is true. Just one of those things I think about, just because I know that usually for a lot of stuff, it's usually built into resources when it comes to equipment more so than recruitment.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. It's just, I feel like for them it wouldn't really make much sense to cost many resources. Granted, would you actually recruit those? Aside from like very specific cases where you need to, I don't know, kill some ethereal stuff when you don't have magic weapons.
Well, that was one of the reasons why I'm wondering if like it would make sense to make it just cheaper, so they're kind of done a bit more.
Deep Root has a lot of ethereal, so there's reasoning for it. Pretty regular reasoning.
Yeah, they probably like do okay in larger numbers against the knights.
These pureblood knights. Why? They keep killing my birds.
They're so pure. Your birds are so impure.
Tree knights.
Oh my god. The amount of evocation on those fucking gutted sounds. Holy shit.
I mean, they're still alive. I was
Still
actually
alive,
curious
still
to see
alive.
what's the twice-born shape, but they just don't want to die. They were dying well before.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is a
can
good
arrange
question.
some
What would
deaths.
these turn into?
What size are they? That's the question. I think that's
They're
what
size
first.
6.
They might turn into
A
a
giant.
skeleton or some shit.
Yeah.
I gotta okay for a little bit. My cats are freaking out for some reason. Well, if you have to go soon, we could pick this back up next week.
Yeah, potentially.
Next
Makes sense.
week might be a little bit harder for me because it's Thanksgiving weekend.
I thought it was this weekend.
No, it's next weekend.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is America's Thanksgiving that late into November, the last week of November?
It's the 4th Thursday of November, so it's not a consistent day.
Huh.
Because why would we do that? That would be crazy.
Absolutely nuts. Fucking bonkers even.
But yeah, we could potentially pick this up again next week. Could also see about hosting a new one with a couple more players and with the changes from this one implemented.
True.
This sounds good.
Probably better to do the new version with the updates.
Yep, especially with some of the little changes. Although I feel that no one's really sitting here abusing any of the things that we've been bringing up.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that wasn't really things you could abuse all that well, like... I mean, I guess you could just not build temples, but other than
I
that...
was gonna say, yeah, like the technically like little things. I've been building temples for those spots. I was gonna say, I mean, technically there's little things like that.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, I guess Starwell could have indeed made a ton of horses, but...
I would have loved to see that. Did you do any of them?
I haven't seen any, at least.
If I get the province, I might make a couple. By the way, this throne that I got is crazy. It gives you +3 attack skill. That is fucking ridiculous.
That's a pretty good throne, yeah.
I don't like that one. Another one I like is the Throne of Air, which is like 33% air shield.
For every plus
That's also kind of nice.
reasonable.
Yeah, it's not full air shield. 'Cause I think full air shield's like 80%. I think it gives you like 30 or 50% air shield for sacreds.
There's some pretty good thrones in this game, actually. Throne of Death also, like 5 death gems. Damn.
Oh, I probably should have gone for that instead of Mogwen. Dang.
I
Why
just
not both?
realized Wind Masters are only 2 arc points.
Do they have a 3 in there too?
They only have 2, but it's still nice though to be able to get like an air 2.
It's reasonable.
Which is funny because I think that's one of like the lower end commanders for thrones. Because typically you'll get like like crystal mages or mage of autumn or whatever, where it'll be like the
I
level
got a-
3s.
Yep,
You
the
can get a
seasonal
wreck for-
mages.
Oh, yeah, I have that one. The season one. For the fire throne.
Right, I guess we are calling it soon, or?
We can do
Whenever
one
you
more
want.
turn.
What's that?
You have to fight me in the hole.
I have to fight
Right.
you.
Yeah, you've been reinforcing. I haven't been able to bring anything to it.
I mean that seems like a personal choice that you haven't brought anything.
Well, you could
All
send
right,
some
I'll fight
birds
you.
there.
I'll come to Deep Mount.
I definitely clicked a red arrow on you.
I will stay and not move then.
We can do the double header. Ah, I've been ambushed. Traitorously backstabbed.
I see you finally
Who
managed
attacked
to get that
you?
golem archer.
Let's see. Yay, my Blackhawks helped my new PD dump. Whew, I got wrecked. Yeah. Should have stayed in Deep Mount. Should have
I like
stayed.
how that archer could not hit shit and eventually had to just go over and beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, I watched that as well. Yeah, I guess it's better for like larger armies, but when he at least killed something.
Yeah, it's weird. 14 precision isn't fucking bad. Especially for something mindless. It's kind of interesting to see how fucking inaccurate that. I guess I'm firing at max range. Obviously, like the longer you fire, less range you have, but it's very funny.
Ah, there's the battle in the hole. That one I also still gotta watch. That's so many birds. What the hell?
I blame the PD dump. Definitely not the sanguine nobles. Just getting 129 kills.
And that was all birds, though. Though their ranged attack was probably doing some work.
I did finally
no
hit
point.
Conjuration 5, so I was just starting to get the death birds.
By the
The
way,
death
I've made
birds
the
are cool.
research to cast the spell that only Moog gets.
I think it's like Blood 3 or 4. I don't think I
Uh,
got to it yet.
Ah, okay.
Blood 4, I think.
I was just wondering about that because I feel like you could have just deleted like all the birds immediately with that, basically.
Yeah, I think I needed my 48 PD to maybe have a shot at defending there.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
I didn't crack your fort either. Traitorous lizards.
Yeah, giving the Sanguine Nobles Fireball was definitely the right move. The blood evocations are not very good.
Yeah, Hellfire's pretty underwhelming.
I think Deeproot's probably fine. I made a lot of very short-term decisions, so I'd probably base it more on how Kidson played it.
Which pretender did you pick with Deeproot actually?
I went with the Prince of Death.
And I guess you didn't have that one awake.
I did have it awake. I didn't notice when I was very rapidly putting it together that it was immobile.
Did you notice the spell you had for it?
Which one?
I think it's called Tibia Summons.
Yeah. I never found an Erd tree though.
You start with a scout in all of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, you could have just clicked through your commanders and you would
Oh.
have found the provinces.
Oh, is that what I was clicking through? Oh gosh. All right.
He has the little death root thingies.
All right.
They could have just spawned a ton of skeletons instead of the birds.
Oh, I mean, I also did a lot of skeletons.
Yeah, fair. But you are very much right, I should add like custom reanimation spells for them.
Yeah, I think maybe if I were to play again, I'd probably try to do more temples, get more free spawn. Probably build a second fort. I was running that whole campaign on just my cap.
Yeah, I noticed.
I think Mogun had at least 5 forts. So
Yeah, all I had was money, but nothing I could buy was doing me any good except for mages.
well, I mean, they were doing a lot of good. So but yeah, I think with more forts, I presumably I can make more knights. Or they
Sadly
no, they're
not.
cap only.
No,
Okay.
the Ghost Knights are cap only, yeah.
You could have made the executioners, those hit like relatively hard, and if you have a lot of Dominion, they also got obscene amounts of HP.
Okay, that works. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was other fort only, and I never made any of it because I didn't build a second fort.
Yeah, basically, and the Sun Realm guys and 3/4 of the mage roster, right?
Yeah. I did have Sky Metal Adepts, though. That was fun.
Bit of a shame to see that, to be honest, because I still would kind of like to see how the knights perform if you actually cast Stygian Reigns on them with a Tibia Mariner.
Did Kidson get that far along when we fought our big
No,
battle?
he didn't.
Okay. They don't have spirit form, right? So it would work.
They don't have Spirit Form, so they would get the invulnerability from that.
Okay. They'd probably be pretty good, yeah. And the Mausoleum guys have magic weapons.
Yep.
I don't know if they need to be improved, but my frog guys really suck. I think they should have less recruitment points for how bad they are.
You know,
Se-
that's probably fair.
Seems like they
Like
did
they
pretty
have the
okay.
stats of a regular guy.
They got 60 kills and 8 of them died. What are you talking about?
But I've sent like 60 plus up on the surface, and your guys just tore through them and they got no kills. So here, I think they were just killing birds.
I'll have to watch it again. Only so
think it's
many
enough if I
people
drop
can
them
kill
by-
birds.
Do you think it's enough if I drop them by like 5 rack points or so? I don't want to make them like super cheap simply because they all got magic weapons.
But is a magic weapon not something that should cost resources?
I could do that as well, I guess. Alright, let me put that in the thing then. Albenorics, less rack points, more resources.
Except for the Elbenorgs that don't have magic weapons.
I mean, yeah, of course. I think for users only the militia.
Yeah, for this person, yeah, but I know there's other marks.
Yeah, of course.
Should my knights have dark vision?